least you're next to an outlet.
You don't have the wall thing?
Yeah.
Okay, wall thingy?
Going live in a second, dudes.
They're live.
Well, it's live. It's technically live now. So
I know, you're tagging me in a post right now, bro.
Oh shit.
You're tagging me in a post right now.
Oh shit. That's Humpcast.
Alright, let's do it, Holmes.
Going live on 128.
Here we go.
Episode now. Episode 128.
128. Hey, yo.
Let's see something else about here.
You wait. I was gonna say something racist.
Are you ready or what? Y'all finished? Y'all done?
Yeah, I gotta post the link on Facebook.
I just did it.
Oh, you did it?
Well, no, not for the Humpcast, for my own.
God damn it, Garrett.
I'm more famous.
Fucking shit. I did the thing for me.
Said Ryan D. I'm more famous, sir. I'm more famous, sir. Best quote from Ryan D. I'm more famous, sir. Should go on my page.
Boastful drunkenness.
I am too.
You've been drinking already. I've been drinking.
I'm still thirsty.
Alright, I just checked it. And I'm gonna hit the live button for the audio. That's important.
Do it. Go at.
Are you ready?
Y'all ready for this?
Fuck. We're gonna do the alien thing?
Yeah, do the alien
God damn it.
No. Wait, what happens?
Just tell me that. Hang on a second. Alright.
Gregory Beto. That's the video.
Hello, everybody watching live.
Setting up.
We're ready to go. A couple of
Seconds.
shekels.
This fucking fly, though.
I know. Who's our mascot for today?
Him and Humpcast Castro.
Superfly. Jesus Christ.
He just destroys his laptop.
Kill the fly. Alright. Ready?
No.
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights
Y'all
off.
need to be shooting that! Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here!
And they just cruise.
They looking at us! They dividing! They dividing them! We getting invaded! Those are not fun. Look at that shit! They are sitting! Y'all need to be calling damn news! They come down to the... Oh, they come to Earth! They're coming to Earth! Oh, they're coming faster! Oh, shit! Look, they flying towards each other! They flying... Oh, my God, look! They moving in for formation! They just standing there! Officers, do something about that! Y'all not gonna do nothing!
This week on Humpcast, we are all fucked because the NSA just got hacked. Sherlock and Watson get a comedic twist. Hawkeye and Lois Lane have an alien movie. Rogue One looks awesome. And Spotify gives us the Metallica documentary that we all want. You're listening to Humpcast.
Hit it already!
Welcome to Humpcast, everybody, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and don't write taglines this week. I am Ryan D. And my name's Garrett A.M. Lee.
And I'm Ricky C. And Ryan just fucked up our intro.
I didn't know it was my turn this week.
Bruh.
I wasn't here last week, so I am out of the loop, guys.
Yep. Ryan's an asshole.
I'm
I don't know
an
why I
asshole.
don't do the intros.
Why don't you?
Yeah,
I
why
don't
don't
know.
you? You're not invited to do them.
You should do that.
All right, I'll do the next one, I guess.
Well,
Humpcast
fuck, we don't.
exclusive.
We don't
Ricky
want
just
to
gets. He's like, oh shit, now I gotta do
fucking
it.
pull your leg.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, like,
Twist
I do
your
like enough.
arm.
I mean, I make sure that we sound okay.
Do you want to volunteer to do a week?
Sure.
All right, you're
Do an
you're doing
entire week by yourself.
Yeah, that's
That's
one
one
time.
show.
The Ricky C show.
That's yep. It's gonna be my show now.
The Ricky
Rick
It's airing
C
April
show.
1st.
It'll
The
be
Ricky
Rick
C
Talk.
show.
All right. Before we get into this, I just want to say hi to our Facebook people. We had a little bit of a rough start right now, so everybody's like, "What the fuck, man? What's going on?" Because we're not talking.
Now we're going.
So now
They
we're
can't
going.
hear us.
You're good.
They
How
can't-
about listen to the fucking podcast and rate us on iTunes? Do that part.
I know.
How about that?
What we're gonna do hopefully soon is make it so that even our live listeners can hear all the audio.
You can hear all
stuff.
the audio. We're gonna do it soon.
It costs money, so you gotta
We
give
are
us a,
getting
you gotta
there.
give us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Or you can go ahead and go to patreon.com/Humpcast and provide us with
donate.
some means
We're gonna do that.
to help us make better content faster.
That is true.
It's like
We're
a piece,
still working
It's like
on
a
it.
little cable. It costs $20. We can't afford that yet
because
because it's $20.
Because actually, we get expensive beer sometimes.
Yes, for
Ryan's beer was $20 alone.
This beer was $20.
I feel like this is the most expensive beer you've ever bought.
No,
It is.
it is.
It literally- I was surprised.
Probably is.
I like pointed out, just like, oh man, that beer looks good, and Ryan just like, I'm gonna buy it. I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
All right.
Shit,
Oh.
had $20.
He's just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That for the listeners.
Oh!
I was making it rain for the listeners.
Yeah, but now I can't pay for anything.
Ever.
Yeah. That was his money for the
That was my
year.
money for the month. Yeah.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, well, that's a good segue. Like every episode, we start off with an alcoholic beverage. Let's start with Ricky, since Ryan needs to be like the grand
shit.
finale.
Okay,
C, what are you
so,
drinking?
I drank 2 of these grapefruit IPAs that I brought in last week. Basically just finished off that 4-pack. So that was the 2 already in my body right now.
Yep.
So as you can imagine, I am already pretty buzzed.
And he's not driving, everybody, so it's
I'm not.
all right.
But what I also brought in was this Noble Ale Works Tongue Tickles Double IPA. So you can check that out. For
Tongue
our
Tickles?
live viewers, if you're listening, check that out.
That sounds yummy.
It's
Ricky,
from Anaheim, local brew, and it's a double IPA, and it is 8%. 8%.
sounds good.
So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty drunk by the time I finish this.
I lied, and I'm gonna go to Ryan next because I need Ricky to get my beers from the fridge.
Shit!
I just realized this thing is 13%.
Oh, nice.
All right, cool. So
and,
we're spending the night here,
We're
guys.
spending the night here.
Yeah.
So and I drove here. So just don't. Just
don't.
Just be out of my. Just look out for me when I'm on the road. I'm just kidding.
Everyone get the fuck out
Everybody
the
get
way.
the fuck out of the way, because I'm tearing through. This is actually it's a Stone Farking Wheaton Wood Stout.
Woot stout. Woot stout.
Woot Stout. And
You got a woot stout, dude? That's pretty. That's a higher alcohol content.
I don't know.
beer.
It just looked really cool because
Nice.
it's got Will Wheaton on it. And
Will
Wheaton.
Star Wars thing.
And Drew Curtis.
Whoa!
Greg Coach. And it's Star Wars thing.
Star Trek.
no,
It's actually Star Wars.
Go fuck yourself, Garrett.
Will Wheaton is from Star Trek.
yeah,
no
but
shit,
he's
but it's a Star
that-
Wars
Star Wars
themed
thing.
bottle.
Why is Will Wheaton on a star? That makes no sense.
Because
He's a fan of
blasphemy.
both, bro. He doesn't give a fuck.
Here, put that one on the camera for a second before. I open it.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for busting your balls, but I thought it was just a
Clearly
very bad
Star
thing.
Wars.
That is really weird, though. That it's Star Wars themed, but it's Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
Right.
All
So what
right.
did you bring, Garrett?
This was
Fuck.
actually made for Comic-Con, by the way. Just,
Yeah, so,
really.
so apparently this was made for Comic-Con, and the bottle looked really cool.
They do it
and
every
it's like
year.
it's like a limited edition thing, so I want to add it to my bottle collection that Vicky hates.
So,
alcoholics. Well, I collect cool bottles for those who don't know. So I have the Trooper one, the Trooper 666, the Broken Skull Stone Cold one, and and the Slayer, Ninkasi Slayer. And
all great beers.
And so now this one's gonna go
Up on the shelf?
up on the shelf. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, it is my turn, and I actually brought in 2 beers because I'm not going to be drinking these myself. I brought these.
The opener. I'm not gonna use that popper thing.
Here, give me
Use
your
it,
beer.
bro. It totally
I brought in
works.
2 beers because I'm going to be sharing these. And the reason I'm sharing these is because of the fact that A, they are high alcohol content, 2, and B, or A and 2, fuck it.
A and 2.
A and 2, They are something that we've all been wanting to try. This is some beer that...
Oh, shit, you got him?
I got them. These are the Mortal Kombat beers that we got from our pals over at the Craft Beer Kings.
Can I have those bottles?
No, these are my bottles. I'm actually going to keep these bottles.
Yeah, Ryan.
So we have an Imperial Sub-Zero IPA.
Oh my god damn.
And we also have a Scorpion Imperial Stout to drink.
Whoa. Two very different beers.
Very different beers.
Show them to the camera.
I know. Here, Ricky, put them closer.
I'm gonna drop them.
Obviously, we're fans of the franchise of Mortal Kombat. I saw these on the Instagram for Craft Beer Kings, and I knew I had to have them.
Knew I had to have them.
So I went over to Craft Beer Kings over in South Lomani, and I actually saw our friend Stephen Alsey, who was working there, and I may have met the owner and may have set up something for later on. I may
Actually
not.
bought my beer
I don't
for
know.
him today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's behind the counter.
Why didn't you talk to him, bro?
I already talked to him.
Yeah,
but
I already talked to him.
I talked to him. And so he
I was
may
in
or
a
may not be
hurry.
coming in later this year.
He may not be coming in.
May or may not. It's a very possibility. A very big possibility that he is going to come in. But I'm going to share these with my best friends because we love this game. We love this beer. Hopefully. And
I
yeah,
want to try that.
we're going to do
I
this.
want to try the
So
IPA.
I'm actually going to start off. You have a stout?
Yeah.
You have an IPA?
Yep. Double IPA.
All right. You two both pick a number between 1 and 10.
You do kiss.
Wait, what?
Pick a number between 1 and 10. Go.
7.
8.
Ryan wins. I'm going to go stout.
Fuck Ryan. Fuck 9.
I'm starting with a stout.
I don't know what was going on. I was
No, just whoever wins, I would choose their beer. Since you had an IPA, you had a stout, I would choose that one. Also happens to be Ryan's favorite character. Ooh, side note. This is Ryan's favorite character, Scorpion, who was the mascot for the Imperial Stout. My favorite character, Sub-Zero, is the mascot for the Imperial IPA.
That's why we're always fighting.
We're always fighting, but I usually tend to win in the games. All right,
That's why I don't give a fuck.
let's open these beers up and try
Raider for
them.
life.
Raider?
Raiden.
Was that Instinct?
Raiders. Team Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden for life, homie.
Bro, fucking lightning bolt your dick.
Fucking Raiden, homie.
All right, so
right,
you guys do anything interesting this
I was going
weekend?
to say, tell us how your beers are. while I
First
talk.
of all,
okay, let's
wait,
talk about
hold
our
on.
beer.
Hold
Let's
on.
talk
about
Back
our
up.
beer.
Hold on. Back up.
Okay.
Get
Back
off my
up.
ass, Ricky.
All right, we can talk about the beers. I was going to say we got to talk about that fucking clip we just played. We just went right into
Oh,
it.
that's right. We can talk about that first.
We just
Let's talk
talked about
that
this
first.
clip. Apparently,
It's on fire.
apparently this was flying over Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and this guy was outside filming it. And what?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Is that real?
What?
Oh, it is? Okay, I don't know. I thought like Milwaukee was a separate place. I'm drunk.
So you tried to make me feel dumb.
I did.
With your
I
stupidity.
fucked up. I stopped myself and then I explained myself.
Hold up. Okay.
So you thought Milwaukee was a state?
For some reason.
Okay.
But we can pass that now. We're getting
Anyway,
past this.
they saw this weird formation in the sky, lights in the sky, and they were formating. And this guy was freaking out, saying there were aliens. And apparently, you could see this, all across a few states, actually.
Yeah, and when this first broke, by the way, it was funny that this guy was freaking out. It was also kind of scary because he was actually catching something that was pretty crazy.
Right.
Like this wasn't normal. It
Right.
really did look like aliens.
So the army came out and said that they were actually parachuters with
Fuck the government.
with
Nothing to see here,
Nothing
people.
to
they were
see.
parachuters with torches in the sky, and that's what they
Yeah,
were.
if you want to believe the
Like
government.
flares? Nah, fuck that.
I kind of don't believe that.
It was pretty crazy. I mean, like if you watch the video, there was some shit that doesn't sound like it'd be fucking paratroopers.
right.
Want to try this?
Sure. You guys want to try this beer?
Yeah,
it's
I
a
do.
double IPA. It's
We're-
actually
let's,
pretty fucking delicious.
Share. But I'm gonna go off first. I just opened up the Scorpion Imperial Stout. That's a really good one.
This is really good.
It is good, right?
This is Ricky's beer is like
Oh, this smells really good too.
Yeah. Give me the woot. Woot me.
this shit's fucking strong as fuck, dude.
Yeah, delicious.
This
Best of this guy.
the Stone Woot Stout is pretty
Passing our beers.
pretty
pretty heavy?
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is pretty heavy, even for me.
Um,
I actually, yeah. What do you think of that one?
Ooh, I really like that wood stout.
You do?
Yeah.
I like this one better.
Me too.
I like heavy. If I'm gonna do a stout, I want it to be like nice
I like
and
that.
heavy.
I like it. That you know why? You know why I don't like these stouts
Why?
so much? I don't get me wrong. It's not bad. Like and it's actually delicious. But I
really
prefer
good.
I prefer those styles because they're more carbonated.
Yeah.
These feel flat.
It feels
That's
flat.
why
but that's
I
the
would
style
much
that it
rather
kind
have
of
style,
goes
yeah,
for.
I know.
Yeah.
So this is a imperial stout with chilies and vanilla bean, and it has.
That's what it is. I like imperial stouts because they're more carbonated.
It says a
I like imperial
dangerously drinkable imperial stout, fire and ice in a glass. The fiery Southwest chilies and the cooling Madagascar
God damn
vanilla
it, I
bean
need to get me some of those bottles.
pair nicely with the exotic notes produced by a magical yeast strain.
Did they have a lot of them or
No, these are the last ones.
fuck? Last ones ever.
No, like I'm serious. I walked in. He's like, dude, these are like the last bottles, and then they had one of each. So
I
I'm,
saw
pre-
them.
I'm pretty sure whoever bought these got one of each. No
We'll
one.
probably get them at Ramirez. I'll have to have Vicky make a stop at Ramirez.
And
for
these
me.
are this
Yeah,
one, the
probably.
stout. The stout is 8%, and the IPA is 8.5. So actually, can we?
Damn.
Let's put that back in the fridge until we're ready to open it. But yeah, this stout is really good. This is one of my
stout's good.
favorites.
I don't know why.
It's really nice.
This shit
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
seem that
I brought. I gave you all the glasses. Do you want to just have a side order of it for you guys?
Sure.
Sure. I'm sharing.
Yeah, dude. Here, you can take a sip on this one.
Cool. Woot woot.
Anytime you want.
Yeah, what you
This
guys?
shit's really fucking. I can only take sips of that one.
What you guys think of this double IPA?
That
hated
shit's
it.
bomb.
You hated it?
Hated it.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's really hoppy.
It's really, really hoppy, real summery too.
Yeah,
like it.
really drinkable.
Citrusy.
If you're a hoppy fan.
If you like
Citra
shit.
hops. Citra hops.
It's got a lot of hops.
All
horrible
right.
shit.
All right. All right.
All right, we're going past the beers, but I love this Scorpion Imperial Stout, and I'm definitely keeping the bottle. And Ryan can see it every time he walks in my room.
Along
Ryan can
with
suck a
all
dick.
the 4,000 other shit things that you
Yeah.
have on
Yeah.
the fucking wall.
Yep.
You need like a second room for all your shit.
I need a house. That's what I'm looking at. I need a fucking house.
Yeah, Garrett just needs a full warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a compound.
to show his wares.
I need Garrett's compound.
You need.
That's what I need.
If you need any storage units, I got the hookup.
Yeah, he's got the hookup, bro.
No. I've heard good things about it, bro. All right, let's weekend stuff. Is that what we're talking about? Or were we talking about this?
I fucking worked all weekend.
Oh, that's fun.
And I wasn't here last week because I was doing a show. And it was good. Thanks for asking.
What's good?
We're letting you talk about your show.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, bro.
We're not gonna be like, hold up, before you finish with your story, was it good though?
That was a great story.
How was it?
How great is this story?
You see what I have to deal with, guys? You see what I have to deal with?
How was it?
Shut up.
Like,
Fuck
how great is this story, then?
you don't care.
I super care.
By the way, if you haven't, go check out our Suicide Squad review, which we did last week.
What?
Without Ricky.
With Tan Ricky.
Ricky.
It actually went online for the first time ever. We
Yeah.
followed through.
Right. Yeah.
We followed through with some
Well,
fucking
I wanted
video.
to do it that night, but there was just a lot of footage to cut. So.
There's a lot of complications. God damn, why are there
And
so
then
many
there was a lot of
complications?
complications.
Why is everything harder than we
Complications.
think it's gonna be?
Garrett's,
There's some
Garrett's computer was
complications.
taking forever, and then he
There's some
and
consummating.
he consummating
Complications and consummations.
constipations.
Constellations.
all of the above.
But it got done. It's there. It's on our YouTube channel, and it's on our Facebook page.
Yeah, I heard people liked it. People were telling me that they liked it. Why the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay, why does everyone tell me stuff? There's a comment section. I
Yeah,
appreciate.
we need those comments. Like,
I
on our
appreciate
pages,
all the
please.
stuff that you guys tell me. I honestly do. But so many people they text me, they
But
message
not
me
enough.
in
Not
person.
enough. We
in,
need more love.
in person. They're
More
like, "Oh,
money.
that was really cool. That was funny. I like this. I like that." There's a whole section for you to do that, and it kind of triggers other people. But
Yeah.
whatever's.
If you can leave comments,
appreciate
like we
that.
might make some money off of this, so that'd be nice.
Yeah,
Right.
Just saying, guys.
check it out. All right,
We've only been
so-
doing this for almost 3 years.
Yeah,
That's actually
We
not
love
long.
it.
That's honestly not long for.
It's a lot of
for
fun.
a lot of people. But
we're not gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh fuck no! I love this.
for sure. Okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
So I didn't do
Cheers
shit
to
this weekend.
that.
Really.
Fuck
I mean,
it. Cheers.
I'm trying to get.
Humpcast.
I'm trying to get ready. Cheers, guys. I'm trying to get ready because I'm doing a fresh half hour. For those of you who don't know,
A fresh
Yeah.
30.
at the Ice House,
350.
Pasadena, on September 1st. Buy your fucking tickets. They're on the website, and they're only $10. And I need money.
$10.
I need money, so you need to go.
Why is this whole first half us asking for money and stuff?
We need money, guys. I don't know how much more clear we can make that.
By the way, apparently,
Everybody help us. We need money.
We are in the red.
In the comment section for our live feed, someone's like, "You guys should make a wish list for stuff, and maybe you might actually get some of that cool stuff." Oh,
Seriously doubt that, but
Who
okay, we'll try.
said that? Oh, your mom.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, your mom might actually buy.
You might actually buy it. Yeah.
Create a Linda wish list.
Yeah, we need to create a
I'm cool with that. I'll make a wish list if you guys want a wish list. I'll put it up there.
We should fucking. No, you can't do it because you always put all kinds of random shit on it.
Yeah,
we
we
need
fucking like
statue,
fire axe.
statue of the fucking fire
Fireman's
god.
pole.
Yeah. But what?
firemen. Like, Mom, I want bunk beds.
We're only one story, but we gotta get that fucking pole.
I want king size bunk beds.
King size bunk beds for all the friends to hang out in my room.
I would like
It's
an
gotta
air
be
conditioner.
levitating.
Air conditioner in the studio.
That would be nice. It's hot as fucking here.
I would like to trade in my Mac Pro from 2009 for a Mac Pro for 2016.
Yeah, what's the deal with that thing? What's
The RAM. It's just the RAM is
Why don't you just replace the ramp? The ramp.
the ramp.
Because it's a Mac and it's
Just
hard
put like
to do
a
that.
fucking. No,
I'm gonna.
It's not actually.
All right. Well, then I'll do
I
it.
can do that.
If you can do that, then I'll
I've done that for my fucking MacBook.
Your all right, let's do it then.
Isn't it pretty easy? Like, don't you just take?
It's
you just
super easy.
Take the fucking thing apart and you
It's
just put it in
super
there.
easy.
Is it?
It's just.
I don't even know how to open
They're
mine.
literally like.
Super
They're
It's a
literally
tower.
Like,
my tower's made of one piece of
Bruh.
metal.
yeah,
I don't even know.
It comes apart like that. You lift it up.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, then I'm gonna do that.
Dude, yeah, you just and they're like cartridges.
Yeah,
right?
it's the
It's super
RAM
easy.
and the fact that I just have a bunch
First of all,
of
it sticks.
like old stuff in there. I gotta clean out, but mostly the RAM. So we'll do that, and then
Right, so
we'll
I
get
had
back to editing.
This guy's got a fucking Mac tower that he's filled with so much shit that I
from
literally
2009.
that I had to edit.
That's
my,
still, like,
that's
it could
this
still be
laptop
really
is
good.
from 2009. I think
That's not a good laptop.
But dude, I edited that whole video with no problems on this, and I
okay.
couldn't even fucking open the browser
Yeah,
thing
your,
on
Your
yours.
Mac Tower is
Then
like
there's probably
fucking
some
10
shit.
times the power of this fucking.
Then there's
bullshit.
probably some shit.
I
wrong
couldn't
with my
even,
Mac
dude.
Tower.
I couldn't even open iMovie and import the videos, but I did it on my laptop.
All I have to do is just like just do like a clean. If you can, back up what you actually need. Then do a clean install of like whatever. Like maybe like just.
Can I just have you come over and do that?
Yeah, I will. Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
will do
Thank
that.
you.
yeah, and then as I'm editing, Garrett gets fucked up in the first hour, of course.
Well, we're
He's like,
drinking.
he's like,
Garrett
we're gonna-
takes 10
He's like,
shots.
let's go back to the house and we'll drink and
We're
edit,
drinking.
and then we'll work on it. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Then I try and hook everything up. We have problems on the fucking on his
Yeah.
desktop, so I'm like, fuck it, I just do it on my laptop.
And we're
We
watching
put it on
Jurassic
my-
Park.
we put it on- We're watching Jurassic Park. yeah, we are definitely
We're all
watching
watching
VR.
Jurassic Park. It was on the TV.
And then he gets all drunk and he's like, you know, the favorite parts about the.
and I turned into
Garrett
Cosby
did
when I
Full
drunk.
Cosby. He just goes full Cosby.
He was like, I don't forget what the fuck he's
Gary
like.
went full
He's like, you
Cosby
know
this
my
night.
favorite parts about these movies.
If you're gonna do Cosby, can you at least go full Cosby?
I'm not trying to do Cosby. I just don't know.
You're doing mild Cosby, just full Cosby.
All right, I'll do Garrett Cosby. He's like, you know, my favorite part about these movies is when the director comes up with the best parts and the real vital to the audience and the flappity. I don't know. It was good.
I actually remember saying that.
You were saying some weird,
was
and then it was like, yeah, it was like, yeah, no shit. How do you think they tell stories? That's what a director's job is. It's real good. He's like, it's a real subtle little thing, but it makes big sense at the end.
The kids, they listen to the rap music. Kids, they listen to the rap music. Funky man.
What is that?
With the
I just found a soundboard.
All right.
I
So that's
found a
It's a
soundboard.
dude doing Cosby, though, right?
It is. I'm
Not
pretty sure it is.
In the ass.
Okay.
The kids, they listen to the rap music.
All right, we got
All right.
We got it. Anyway, video's done. Garrett got drunk. It was fun.
And we actually have a lot more plans for more videos. I've been getting a lot more equipment for us to use, and I'm gonna have Ricky come over and make it so that I can actually edit stuff on my computer again.
And then we can actually do some good videos for you guys.
Exactly. We have a few things in the pipeline that would go faster if you go to patreon.com/Humpcast and help us
And
out.
give us some fucking money.
Give us some fucking money.
Give us some fucking money. Yes, come on.
Kidding. Like we've been doing this for free this whole time. It's not been an issue. So.
No, it hasn't. But
We're just joking, but
Yeah,
money would
this
help
is-
us a lot.
It would help us. But I'm
Money
just
would
saying,
help.
we're kidding right
even
now.
$20.
We're
No, we really should look into getting another event going on.
Yeah, actually, we should.
Like with
Um,
our band friends. And
We have a lot of friends
fundraisers.
now. Well, we've made so many friends through this show. I think we
Yeah.
could put on a fucking festival. To be
Probably
honest.
should.
we
Humpfest
Humpfest.
coming
Humpfest.
soon.
69.
Humpfest 2017.
Well, we've talked about this before.
We're going straight there.
We've talked about this before. The problem is, it's hard getting a venue that will let us do it on a weekend, like on a real, actual good day. You know,
We got
like
a
on a
couple
Friday
venues
or
we've
Saturday.
been to, though.
I mean, maybe T-Boils, but I don't like the idea. I mean, we'd have to just only do music there.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
I wouldn't like.
I don't like the
I don't like the
yeah.
idea of doing like comedy music next door to a comedy club.
Also, I agree,
Yeah.
I agree with you because you've said this before that it's just not a great environment for comedy in the
For
first
comedy,
place.
yeah,
It's
not
not.
at all.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
it's like you have two stories,
great musical
lots
venue.
of alcohol, lots of noise because you're encouraged to socialize while the entertainers are doing stuff.
Yeah.
and unless they're as loud as bands, like no one's gonna hear these comedians.
I don't think I talked about how successful the rock and roll comedy show that I did was.
Oh,
the
yeah.
other night. It was
No,
actually
well, you were gone for like 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of festivals and events and shit, we did that and it was actually it was pretty damn good. It came out. It's good for a Sunday. You know, Sunday nights are always kind of difficult. The first time they let me do it, they let me do a comedy show and it was a Monday and fucking nobody was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody. Like, they don't even have a regular crowd there because it's an odd spot. Like, La Crescenta, that whole area is... I mean, I couldn't even explain what kind of person is there because I don't fucking see anybody walking around. There's nobody there.
I feel like no one's actually in that city.
Nobody lives there.
It's
population
so
zero.
fucking weird. So they don't have a regular crowd, but it's a great place. If you guys are listening and if you're in the area, like it's northern Glendale / Pasadena area. Like
What's the place called?
It's called the Roar Room, and they're a younger married couple that run that place, and they're fucking dope. And it's a really cool place to go catch like a good local band show. If you
Nice.
ever want to go support some local music
Or comedy.
there's always good comedy shows going on there too. There's another guy that runs shows there besides me. But anyway, we had our buddies from the Gargoyles. We had the North, Kill It,
Yeah.
Nice.
and my cousin's new band, Old Shepherd. And aside from that, we had fucking Evan Cassidy, Craig
Dak
Conant.
Shepard.
What?
Dak Shepard. No.
Just Old Shepherd.
Christina Seamack, she's fucking hilarious, and Tony Alfano on the show, myself. It was an excellent comedy show right at the front of the show, you know. So we did basically a comedy show for all the bands and people showing up to kind of support the band. So it works out because we get that best kind of crowd, and then it's like comedy for all the performers and whatnot, and then when we finally get going, then everybody can kind of like break loose, be as fucking loud as they want, and then cheer for
Break
the bands,
shit.
you know.
Yep.
It was great. It was a great fucking turnout. I thank everybody who made it, and thanks to the Roar Room, and you guys should go.
Thanks.
Thanks to the Roar Room, and go down there and buy beer because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Do it.
Beer.
Anyway, what about you guys? What about you guys got?
Over the weekend?
Yeah, I don't know.
I worked all weekend.
What the fuck were you talking? What were we talking about before we started? I told you to save it for the show. You should.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I went to a restaurant that will remain nameless, and it was the stupidest shit because it was nobody's okay.
This is right before the show.
Right before the show, I went to a diner. It's a diner, but it's a sit-down diner. You know, you order at the front.
I have a good story right after you're done too.
I thought you were like, wait, hold up on your story.
No,
I'm gonna say mine. real quick.
I just remembered something that happened to me that I needed to address on here. All right.
All right. So right before this show, I actually go to dinner with my family, and we go to a diner because they know that I have a limited amount of time. We're not going to like a crazy place. It's just something like we can grab some food, sit down, and have a nice conversation with each other. So we go, and I order on the menu a Reuben sandwich. I'm like, can I get a Reuben sandwich? I just want to know. What do you guys put in your Reuben sandwich? Because some people do it differently. Some people have corned beef. Some people have pastrami. They changed it up, whatever. And so she looks at me as soon as I ask this question, and the person ringing her order is like, I don't really know. She turns around and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is like my 4th day of training." I'm like, oh, "Okay, that's fine. If you're training, I don't expect you to know this necessarily." She goes to the person who's training her. She's like, "What's in the Reuben sandwich?" And the person looks at her and like she's like, "I don't know." and she's like,
how the fuck should I know?
she work here. She's first of all training her. Second of all, she gives her attitude. Like she's like, "Why are you asking me a question?" She's like,
"Fuck should I know, trainee?"
"I don't know."
Shit.
And so
Who the fuck is Reuben, by the way?
So the trainee who was like, and I give her credit because she's giving customer service. She's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to find out, what's in the fucking sandwich for you." And so I'm like, "Oh, it's all right." But she turns around and there's like 4 guys making the food. If you've ever been
to say making out.
There's a fucking orgy
4
back
guys
here.
making out.
There's 4 guys making the food behind her. If you've ever been to a diner or like the Hat where they're just making the food right there, they're making the food and she's like, "Hey guys, what's in the Reuben sandwich?" And they all look at her, and they all turn back around to the grill and just keep going. I
don't know why.
Like no one even acknowledges that she said anything besides they take one look at her and she's like, "No, I'm not answering that."
I don't know why. I don't know why you say that. I just think of that. I think of that part in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where it's like that tiny glimpse that you get of fucking.
Oh, the guy working there, right?
Yeah.
At the fast food
They all
joint?
kind of like look up and then they look back because they're arguing with a customer
That's
or
right,
something.
that's right.
And
That's
it's
when he gets fired.
It's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Nicolas Cage behind the grill, and then you see that's like the only time he gets screen time is when you see his stupid face over the fucking thing,
That's
and then he
right.
like looks down.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and so it gets better too because after this, so they ignore her. She's like, "Give me 1 second." She goes to the back and literally brings out a manager to come to the front and just tell me what's in the Reuben sandwich that's on their menu. And so I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. Let me get that. Can I just get that? But I'm really hungry. Can you just put another like a hamburger patty in there? That's all I want." Like, yeah, that's fine.
So a weird request.
It's not that weird. Add a hamburger patty at a diner. Not weird.
Kind of weird.
It's a little weird.
I don't think it is.
Weird for a Reuben sandwich. I'll say that.
Yeah, hamburger patty.
I like extra meat. I just want to fucking
There
put that in there.
I mean, you
Loves
already
that
have
meat.
you already have 2 different types of meat in a Reuben sandwich, don't you?
No, you usually
Isn't it
get
pastrami?
pastrami or corned beef. They that's why I asked the question.
Oh, okay.
It's one or the other. And I remember I loved that sandwich, but I was really hungry. I only ate one. Why am I doing this? Stop it. So I asked for another fucking patty.
All right.
And then she's like, yeah, there's no problem. Pushes the just add patty. I see it on the screen. The screen says add patty. So I'm like, no problem. I sit down. I wait for my number to be called. I get up and I get the food after it's called. And I look at my fucking sandwich and it's just the sauerkraut, the bread, and the patty. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like right now. So I go over very nice. I'm like, hey, excuse me. I'm missing some of the meat in my Reuben sandwich. I ordered the Reuben plus another patty. And she's like, oh, what is it missing? Something? And I'm like, yeah, you're missing the corned beef or the pastrami, whatever you use. It's like, oh, she looks at it. She's like, there's no Reuben. And I'm like, do you not know what a Reuben? Do you? The guy just said what the Reuben sandwich. Do you think that Reuben's meat? Do you think that Reuben is meat in the sandwich right now? And
Hey, Jorge, there's no Reuben in this sandwich.
she turns around. She talks to the manager again, the same manager that tells me what's in it, and she said, he said there's no Reuben in his sandwich. I'm like, I didn't say that. Right. I didn't fucking say that. You said that.
I said there's no pastrami.
I said there's no pastrami. I ordered an extra, and he's like, did you order extra stuff? I'm like, yes. Here, let me go get my receipt. I'm just gonna show you. And so I showed him. And he's like,
There's no
okay.
Reuben in there.
There's no Reuben in there.
It doesn't say Reuben on this.
There's no Reuben.
Excuse me, Miss Reuben
And
isn't
so
a meat.
she's like, yeah. He said there's no Reuben in there. I'm like, I didn't say that. Stop saying that. Don't say that again. And so she's like, okay, we'll get it again for you. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then finally, after like all that shit, they give me my sandwich.
They're like,
oh, a Reuben.
Got
They're
extra doo-doo on it.
They're like, oh, I'm sorry, Reuben got fired.
Reuben got
week.
fired.
That's why we're so fucked up.
yeah.
This makes a Reuben sandwich.
We were giving you
missing
a
a
lot
Reuben.
of extra meat, though.
You got like a want sandwich.
Yeah.
Why is it?
You can have a Juan or a Jorge. But
Yeah.
But
But
no
no,
Reuben.
that was what happened right before I came in here, and so that was fun. But besides that, I just worked, and I actually watched a few movies. I was trying to catch up on stuff that I've missed, so I actually saw Fucking Independence Day Resurgence.
All right.
I saw Pop
Somebody
Star.
help me with this fucking thing. This thing is super potent.
I don't like that one
I'm
as
also
much.
very drunk, but I will try to drink that.
Yeah.
Because I like this one.
I also have
I
to,
know.
I have to
fucking
talk soon.
Shout out Scorpion.
I have my own segment soon, so I gotta taste
All right.
it.
Well,
Yeah, I watched Independence Day Resurgence,
I gotta lie.
and I also watched fucking World War Z. So
Okay.
got a few movies in this
Resurgence?
weekend.
First time you saw World War Z?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
that's what
wow.
I said. I was like, fucking, what, 8 years later?
But I don't know. I've never seen it. Somebody ruined
Yeah,
it.
it's been like
I think someone
4.
ruined it for me, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to go see it.
Ruined it. How do you ruin that movie? It's a fucking stupid.
You just say
Action movie.
you tell
Zombie
you say the
action
end. Like I'm
I don't
like,
even
oh,
remember
okay.
the end.
Lose.
They lose. I don't even remember the ending.
It's
to be
not
honest.
even like a spoiler.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it. But I mean, like,
Oh
it's
wait,
just-
yeah, I do kind of remember.
They just say how they do stuff in the ending, and it leaves room for another one.
Yes.
Meh.
Just saying. Which
a
also,
stupid
I
action. It doesn't matter.
also watched it because I heard that they're trying to make another one.
Okay.
Because obviously, my job here is to look at the entertainment news.
Garrett takes his job very
I
seriously.
take it very serious.
He touches the screen as if that's supposed
Yeah,
to
it's gonna fucking start moving. My iPod right here.
Oh, this is
Look at
all-
that.
you know, that's my
Look
job.
at that. Look at for this. And so Brad Pitt's trying to get this next one made. So
Ryan's making gang signs.
what are you doing?
They want to see my wiener.
Who?
No one wants to see your wiener.
wants to see that,
Joseph
right?
Mejia wants to see my wiener.
What? Who is that?
Oh, no. He's saying eggplant. That's not. No wait, no, is that a grape?
That's a wiener.
No, it is a
grape
grape.
dick.
It's a grape. He does want to see Ryan's dick.
Good one, Garrett.
Hey. But yeah. So Ricky, did you do anything fun this weekend?
Not anything particular that we're talking about. So no.
You know what did happen? Scare LA in Pasadena. Which was
yes.
which was
We all know what that is.
What?
I said we all know what that is.
We
But
do.
Ryan explained it, so we all know what it is.
You said that so wrong.
We all know what that is, right?
But Ryan explained it, so we all know what that
all
is.
the
know that
listeners
is.
know what we're talking about.
Okay, see that one would have
There we
made
go.
sense.
So for our audience members that don't know
Alright.
what it is,
Scare LA is
Here we
actually
go.
it's a mini like horror convention that they've been holding in the Pasadena Convention Center, and
Sounds cool.
a few people that I've been working with have they had one a booth there and two coverage, and they got invited, like specially invited, the guys from 52 Weeks of Horror, which is Haley and
Haley Joel Osment.
Shit, I
Haley
can't remember.
from Paramount.
No, Haley from and Jeff. Haley and Jeff.
Oh, Eminem's daughter.
Jiv?
Sorry, we're so
Nope.
no, sorry.
Okay. So Haley and Jeff got a pretty cool coverage video of them doing their thing there, and the Proco guys were there, and they made a pretty cool highlight reel too. So go check that out. Proco and 52 Weeks of Horror.
Shout out Proco on 52 Weeks.
And we are indie horror too. They're the ones that had the booth there.
Nice.
So anyway, all right. Let's fucking whatever.
Getting the stories?
Before I start talking to him, Garrett makes terrible jokes more.
All right. It's just Garrett. Fuck his jokes. Let's get into my segment.
Welcome.
So what's up, everybody? This is Ricky C. Microsoft, Nintendo, and PlayStation. There's actually a really big expo going on right now for video games. It's called E3, announcing a new hardware system.
Here's Ricky Tech News. What's up, Ricky C?
Goodbye.
Those are aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Speaking of aliens, let's get into my first story here. SpaceX successfully launched another satellite. In case you missed it this past Sunday,
Just like the one that they did with it went up and then landed.
they landed again. They
Motherfuck.
did it again.
A satellite? I thought that was just a rocket.
Well, obviously, it is part of the rocket, but launching things
okay.
into space is their main priority.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
bringing the rocket back down is pretty much their, I guess,
Their calling card.
Yeah, their calling card.
Okay.
So they did it again this time. This time it was a Chinese satellite.
Chinese.
We
and
do for
their-
you.
They landed their Falcon 9 rocket on the Of Course I Still Love You.
Falcon Punch.
Yeah, their drone ship is called Of Course I Still Love You. by the way, if you don't know that. For some reason. I'm sorry, it's not Chinese, it was Japanese.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You're so much hate mail.
This is the first time I'm reading this story.
Fuck, bro.
But yeah, pretty much they did it again. Good news for those of us who know that the end is here, the end is nigh, and the only solution is to get off this fucking planet.
Right.
And that's what SpaceX is trying to do by
SpaceX
shooting rockets into space, bringing them back down, making them reusable and affordable for all of us just normal human beings that want to get off this fucking planet.
Do you think when
and go to Mars?
Do you think when we finally make it to like Mars and then claim it and make it our own little planet country? Do you think we're gonna have to massacre some Martians?
They're definitely gonna leave. I think more than that, they're gonna leave people here to die on Earth. Like I think it's going to be more like the what's that movie with
obviously
Matthew McConaughey? Interstellar.
Interstellar.
It's going to be like that, where it's like people get left on Earth and the rest who are like, I guess kind of like Interstellar / the other movie with Matt Damon.
The
Martian. I forgot what it's called. No, not the
Martian.
No, not the Martian. It's the one where like with the guy.
God,
I can't remember the fucking name of that fucking movie.
Jason Bourne.
Nope.
Good Will Hunting.
Yes.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yes.
Oh. Should know.
No, the one who did. God damn it!
Team America.
I'm not gonna remember that.
World
is.
Police.
I'm gonna look it up right now. If anybody on the live stream can
tell us
if they
what that
know
is.
what the fucking movie I'm talking about.
True Grit.
Elysium.
Elysium.
Yes.
I got that right before you did.
Nope.
District 9.
Same director.
Right.
Yeah. So Elysium, or like they pretty much like they take all the rich people who can like afford to go into space, take them with them, and leave pretty much the rest of humanity to die on Earth, which is gonna eventually
it's
going to
pretty
be
gnar.
a horrible
So
thing.
it's gonna happen for sure.
Which is most likely probably going to happen.
It's gonna happen to our
Yeah.
But if you can afford it, SpaceX is going to be the one you want to buy into,
SpaceX.
because most likely they're going to be the ones who are going to have the technology to get off this planet, and that's the only way that humanity is going to survive.
So find a rich person, suck his dick,
be
and
his
then-
friend,
like a
marry
lot.
marry into
Right.
marry
Just
into richness.
Swallow as many rich loads as you possibly can, because they need you. I mean, you need them.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
backwards.
Good news for SpaceX.
Both? Make them believe both.
Yeah.
This was also the highest altitude that SpaceX was able to launch their rocket and then bring it back down into.
Really?
So they're slowly inching their way as far as they can, see if they can bring it back in. So far, I've been successful 9 out of the like 11 times.
I have
That's
successfully launched my rocket and brought it back out a few times.
Me too.
But that was a very short length. That Ryan went into.
Short
It
distance.
did not go into orbit.
Didn't go
at
very
all.
far.
It's
Nope.
very important, though.
Very important
Very important.
for Earth and humanity.
Yeah.
Next story. Researchers find another flaw in Apple's iMessage encryption.
Fuck!
Shit.
That apple.
So cryptography researchers at Johns Hopkins University. I fucking smoked weed at Johns Hopkins.
It was Johnny Hopkins.
Johnny Hopkins.
And Sloan Ketterwell. And we were blazing that shit every day.
What just happened right now?
Those of you seen,
I got you. I fucking got you. Yeah.
Those of you who've seen Step Brothers, you get that joke. Johns Hopkins University have found. Johns Hopkins University have found another flaw in the encryption used by Apple's iMessage. The good news is, though, that the flaw has been already patched, but you just need to be updated to the latest iOS system. So bad news for people like me who want to keep their jailbreak.
Bad news bears.
Apple has been criticized before by the computer security community for not making the details of how it encrypts messages open source. While iMessage does encrypt messages, pictures, and videos end-to-end by default, Apple's critics have said that because the code isn't open and easily reviewable, security bugs may go unnoticed. The Johns Hopkins researchers even went as far to say that Apple should replace its encryption methodology. So pretty much Apple, just like everything else that it's had so far, has really kept everything under wraps. They're not going to release their code. They barely just started opening up the iOS system to third developers that want to kind of like use the back end of what the iOS system is and kind of build upon that themselves.
Yeah.
But that's been very slow, and I would say that they pretty much just barely started doing that. So because iMessage is just their newest thing, I think they first released like an iOS 8. We're barely like on iOS 9. This is like in the beginning days of iOS 8, where they launched iMessaging for people who are, within, if you have like an iPhone to iPhone or iPhone to like a MacBook, or a Mac Tower, anything that kind of connects to the Apple ecosystem. You're able to you're able to send messages through like that same sort of who's ever in that Mac or Apple ecosystem.
We got it.
Yeah. This can get very confusing. I'm trying to explain this. I'm also drunk.
Yeah, you said the same thing about 4 times.
All right. Let's keep going.
We got it. Everybody who has Apple products.
So the biggest thing about this, though, is that they've touted that they've been saying that if you're using this program and you're part of this Apple ecosystem, everything is encrypted by default. You don't have to switch anything as long as you use this. It's encrypted, so basically you don't have to worry about it. And it's a lot of.
What does that mean? That it's encrypted, like that your shit is safe?
So that if let's say someone tries to hack your shit, they intercept it. They won't
through somebody else's phone.
through somebody else's phone,
I see.
Or like let's say.
See, now you're making more sense to me because I didn't know what the fuck you were saying for a second.
We can sort of segue into my next story, talking about the NSA, where let's say if somebody intercepted these messages. By way of creating their own server and being basically the middleman.
Kind of like the Patriots and Seahawks game.
Sports, sure. I know what you're talking about. But if you, for all of our listeners who don't know what you're talking about.
The Super Bowl.
For all of our listeners who don't know what you're talking about.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
But I'm going to explain this in the other way.
Seahawks. I'm stupid.
I will. So let's say you're the NSA. And
Seahawks. Seahawks? Say Seahawks.
We all know the NSA as being the revelation of Mr. Edward Snowden.
Or the Seahawks.
Or the Edward Seahawks.
I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
All right, so let's say...
I'm really drunk.
So already? What happened?
I had 3 really...
Let's get into my story, okay? Let's not talk about how drunk we are.
All right.
So let's say I'm the NSA.
People hate that.
So let's say I'm the NSA. And I want to see where Ryan's text messages are from his phone.
Please don't.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my own server. I'm going to spoof it as I'm going to be Apple. So Ryan has no idea that his messages are going through my server before they reach Apple servers. And it's going between let's talk about milliseconds that I'm intercepting his data. He's not going to notice the difference between the person who's receiving it and him sending it. So I'm right there in the middle. I'm seeing everything that he's sending. I'm seeing what everybody else is sending to Ryan, and I want to see all that data. So what Apple says is that if you use iMessage, somebody like that will not be able to see it because it's heavily encrypted, and everything that they will see will just be all pretty much jumbled, and it'll be gibberish of what they're seeing.
Now, what I want to bring up in defense to Apple, because Garrett was talking shit a second ago, is that they could do that with normal text messages on a regular, right? Like somebody could.
They could,
right?
It could be easily built
so
in.
The reason,
that's why
the difference was that iMessage was a thing.
It's on by default,
right?
So that's what it is. The main thing is it's on by default. So there's nothing you have to go into. There's no settings. There's no little button you have to press that say I want my messages encrypted. Apple says we're taking that care of. Don't even worry about it. We got it. We got your back.
They've always, but now I feel like they're on everybody's radar because of that.
Because
that denial. Remember when they denied the whole backdoor thing?
Right. The whole that was the iCloud hack, which targeted all the celebrities.
Well, no. The thing where they wanted it, they not that. That's not what I'm talking about.
That was part of it.
That was the main thing.
That was part of it. That was a really big main
But it was
hack.
the thing where what was it? The FBI or whatever they wanted on Apple products there to be a backdoor for them to trace.
That was
things.
the whole terrorist.
The terrorist attack in San Bernardino.
Yeah, exactly. So that was part of it. And that was the reason why.
Right. And so that's why I feel like the flaws and the holes that they're finding is I feel like it's the government finding them, like trying to take them down, not necessarily because I think it's because they put themselves on that radar by denying access to these people,
Yeah. I mean, I would say that, and that's sort of like when we talked about when we first broke the stories of that same story of the San Bernardino hacks, how I talked about these. They were called the Day Zero hacking, and that's basically like when the Apple releases like a brand new sort of like software update. At first, there's only so much testing before that goes out to everybody, and as soon as it hits everybody, and people get they basically get that update. If you're like a security hacker or just a what you would call a black hat hacker, you would go into that as soon as it's released and you'd find whatever exploits that they have, and you wouldn't tell Apple about it,
right? But
you'd
sell
that to everybody else.
Yeah.
So that would be a 0-day hack. As soon as they release that new system, you go in there, you find what's broken, and you use that information to your will. Pretty much.
Motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exactly what this is. But this time it's not.
It's so crazy, man. It's like it's such a weird like modern warfare type thing.
Yeah.
You know, like
no matter what, there's gonna be somebody who wants to like fuck your shit up.
right.
If
It's
you're a
like-
big,
it's like
if you're a
it's
big company like
literally is
Apple-
like a cyber war going on
Yeah.
between people. You know,
Yeah,
between
yeah,
companies
exactly.
and
So this segues into my news story of the NSA being hacked.
What?
now that's crazy.
So
and
this,
and
We're
ironic.
all fucked.
so this was happening yesterday. There's very little information about it. We've only heard, if you've been keeping up with the story, it's very just small ramblings of like, did this really happen? Oh shit, it really did happen.
Yep.
And sort of like things are,
Yep.
and sort of like things are breaking.
And you only hear about this on Humpcast. I don't know if you guys.
It's
follow
kind of true,
fucking
dude. Like I
Humpcast
don't fucking hear.
exclusives.
I don't know what your source is.
Humpcast
But
exclusives.
I don't-
I know Edward Snowden. He snorted. He's changing his name.
Edward
for me.
snorted. I know an Edward that snorted with
Snorted.
too. I feel like I don't hear these stories anywhere else but here.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy though, because this is the NSA. This is who Edward Snowden had the revelations of. You know, the government has all these hacking tools at their disposal. They're very unaware of what their power is, and like the fact that like so many people can have access to this who just work for this government entity as the NSA has easily access to hack into anybody's account over the entire world, pretty much. So that was his whole revelation, is that like, look, I'm just like a low-level IT guy, and I have access to this fucking shit. Like, this is what I have access to, which is pretty crazy. So, turns out, NSA got hacked. They don't really know. So, like I said, this just broke yesterday. So there's very little information that we know of now. But so far, what we know of, there's a group called the Shadow Brokers, and
Shadow Brokers.
the Shadow Brokers. This
I
is
know none of you fucking play Mass Effect, but that's a funny thing because it's a character.
Okay, so this is
Shadow Broker.
That's what this hacking. These hacking guys are calling themselves, the Shadow
Ricky.
Brokers.
The feed wants you to tuck in your tag that's on the back of your shirt.
Who's asking me that? Fuck you. Don't worry about my fucking tag. Don't worry about my fucking tags. I'm trying to do
All
my
right, Shadow
fucking
Broker.
stories.
Shadow Broker. Shadow Broker.
So here's part of the message, and I'm gonna read this. You're not gonna understand it because it's very clear that English is not their main language.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attempt to read this, and if you're confused, we all are. Attention, government sponsors of cyber warfare and those who profit from it. How much you pay for enemy cyber weapons? Not malware you find in networks. Both sides. RAP plus LP full state sponsored toolset.
Toolset?
We find cyber weapons made by creators of Stuxnet, Dooku Flame,
Oh, Count Dooku?
end sentence. Kaspersky calls Equation Group, end sentence. We follow Equation Group traffic. We find Equation Group traffic source range.
Yeah.
We hack Equation Group.
Yeah.
We find many, many Equation Group cyber weapons.
Yeah.
You see pictures. We give you some Equation Group files free, you see?
You see?
This is good proof. No. You enjoy. You break many things. You find many intrusions. You write many words, but not all. We are auction the best files.
Boom.
That was a direct quote from what they posted.
That is amazing.
And how are they?
I love that.
How are they supposed to know what the fuck they just said from that?
That is a good question, Ryan. Kaspersky Lab, who blew the lid off the Equation Group. So Equation Group is basically the sort of hat that the NSA used as their hacking tool set. So if you heard of the Equation Group, it's sort of like this shadowy sort of figure that the NSA hides under to hack it in different organizations. So they know that. So from from the different stuff that Snowden leaked. Well, we've heard of the Equation Group. We've heard of these different programs that they mentioned called Stuxnet, Dooku, and Flame. Is all these different applications that the NSA use. So basically, if you've been following the stories from Edward Snowden, you kind of recognize these names. It's like, okay, like even though the sentence makes no sense, we all kind of like, for those who follow, we know what Stuxnet is. We know what Dooku is. We know what Flame is.
Yeah.
Like, why are these guys sort of like touting that they have this? This power of these applications that we know the NSA uses on the daily.
Yeah.
To hack and to basically spoof into these different servers, act like I said, like Ryan, where I can mask myself as being an Apple server, intercept everything that Ryan does. But the thing is that Edward Snowden sort of made these revelations about is that even though I'm trying to get Ryan, and I set up a server to only my target is Ryan. And I'm setting up a server to intercept all of his data. The problem is though is that everyone who's around Ryan, let's say in the entire city of El Monte, in the entire city,
that means you
into the
fuck.
Into the entire state of California. I'm going to set up a server that's going to intercept all of Ryan's emails. I'm after Ryan, but also because everybody else who's on Apple is also going to get intercepted in my messages because I'm going to spoof myself as a server. So I really don't have a choice of what else. I can't necessarily just target Ryan. I'm going to have to get everybody within Ryan's whatever radius and location.
All right.
So that's the issue. That's what Edward Snowden said, is that this is the problem that's with this technology, is that if you have this technology, you can go, you're not
you can get all the emails.
You're not just getting one person.
Geographic
location. You can target a whole geographic location, whether it's just a city, a state, or an entire fucking country.
All you have to say is, I'm looking at Joe Blow, but you get all of Joe Blow's neighbors.
Exactly. So that's why this is such a big issue. And so far, sorry, I'm getting fucking messages here.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Edward Snowden's trying to message me.
Like, hey, shut the fuck up, bro. We're trying to do this secret shit.
So as this broke, everyone is slowly kind of finding out that this, it sounded as a joke at first, but now it's coming into the light that oh shit, this may not be a joke. These hackers are asking for millions of dollars in Bitcoins to release. They released some information.
Bitcoins.
They released enough information to actually successfully confirm that they do have these applications at their disposal. And what they're basically looking for is the highest bidder to buy them. And we don't know where these hackers are from yet. This is just a story that broke yesterday.
Maybe that could be why they sent a broken English letter.
Yeah,
so that you don't know where the fuck
it could have been on purpose. It could have been because they don't speak.
I never even thought about something like that. But that's
feel
actually
like that might be on purpose.
It could be
because the way you read it, it could be Japanese, it could be fucking Austrian, it could be,
Yeah,
it seems either Asian or European.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
But that doesn't narrow it down much,
Yeah, but these guys are looking for at least $1 million in Bitcoin. Then they say that we dump more equation group files, same quality, unencrypted for free to everyone. So it's not just going to the so it's not just going to the highest bidder.
It's going to everybody.
It's going to everybody, which is just as bad.
Right.
So Edward.
So what does this mean for the NSA?
So this means for the NSA is what Edward Snowden came out and gave his own 2 cents of what's going on. He said what most likely happened is that someone made their own server to spoof, like what I said, to basically act as a server for some other organization, collect all this data, and what they didn't do was wipe it after they were done. They left it open and left it running.
Oh.
So someone happened to just hack into, just randomly. I think more what happened is someone.
I don't know why the way you're telling me this, the way I'm puzzling it together for me to understand is Pokestops.
Yeah, somebody set up their own
Pokestop. And so many people showed up, and then they gathered all their information as they were coming by.
And we can and Pokemon Go has their own sort of revelations of how that's a government spying tool. We can go into that. It's a whole other separate story.
Oh, okay.
And that's very possible.
I don't give a fuck what they've. I mean, like me personally,
I don't care. I did.
I'm going around Pokestops.
The whole thing. Well, the whole thing with that shit is like people. Well, the thing.
Who gives a fuck where I'm at?
That's the.
You should give a fuck.
Here's what I think that everybody fucking has a good point about, which is that it did come out at a very vital time where. It was like a distracting tool, which is what a lot of people think is what happened. It came out at a time to where everybody thinks this is something.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the problem with
distract the world.
So the main problem that I see with it is that because I said that even though they're targeting someone like Ryan, let's say they're very specific, they want only Ryan's data.
Yeah,
but they can't just get Ryan's data; they have to get everybody else around him to the point that it might be strong enough.
I'm pretty close to Ryan usually. That's my data.
So so let's say they're just going after Ryan. The fact that they're getting
everybody, we're going off of the fact that it's Ryan.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get it easy for
just
the
for the fact that this might be true.
But the fact that they're going after Ryan, but they're gathering everybody else around him to the point that it might be so strong that they're getting data that they can't even just filter out Ryan's stuff. It's so overwhelming that the data that they're getting that they're just like, oh fuck, like. This is going to take a million hours to sift through just to get Ryan's stuff that we even want, that we could even possibly use, that we're making a hunch about, and we're gathering all this data like on a hunch, But even if we wanted to, like the fact that the probability of filling out, God damn it, the probability of filtering out Ryan's data is so small because of the data that they're getting is so big.
I see.
So that's the issue. That they're gathering all this data for no fucking reason because there's no one that's going to go through this and find what they need.
Right.
They're not paying anybody to do this. The robots,
somebody's gonna buy it and then find something important in that vicinity.
Right. And they could target Washington. I mean, like the fact is that there's only so much power. This thing is they're talking about these programs as being so powerful that even if they wanted to target Washington, all the low level people who live in Washington compared to the high levels that you want to actually target is going to overpower what that data even is. So sifting through that is going to get you nothing. It's there's no point. You just have all this data of everybody, which is super valuable, and you're using it for no reason. Like you're gathering it, and you're like, all right, well, we have it now, and we're just gonna have this because we can.
Right.
This is ours now.
Yeah, this is ours now.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah. So that's I think the biggest issue that Edward Snowden sort of tried to revelate to everybody, like saying that, I think even on the Last Week Tonight, the HBO show with John Oliver said, like,
so fucking good.
He's like, okay, so if I'm trying to send a dick pic,
he broke it down.
He's like, who can see this? He's like, everybody in the NSA can see that if they wanted to. He's like, but they can also see everybody else's dick pics within, however radius that they want to say that they, filter out the dick pics for everybody.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, so essentially they can see all of your dick pics.
Right.
And all of your naked pics.
Someone can see all of your dick pics.
Yeah.
If they wanted to.
Hey, man. I only got 2 anyway.
Yeah.
So
2 dicks, I mean, not even pictures.
Ryan's got 2 dicks.
There's no pictures, just dicks.
He's Alan 2 dicks.
Yeah.
Double dick dude? Did we ever talk about double dick dude on this show?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Oh, man. But now's not the time.
But yeah, so I'm gonna keep covering this story. This just broke out yesterday, so I'm sure from this time on, there's going to be a lot of breaking revelations of so far of like what's been hacked, what's even out there available to everybody, and I will break that news as it comes every week.
Oh, thanks, bro.
So I will tell you how fucked we are. There's also a fire burning, and everybody's underwater in Louisiana. So this is most likely the apocalypse.
We're all fucking Donald Trump's running
and
for president.
we gotta get off this fucking planet,
dude.
Let's all fund SpaceX. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's. Okay, I know we don't do politics on this show, but let's say just for a second.
Let's do that.
What do you think will happen when Donald Trump becomes president? Because I think he's gonna win.
It's the apocalypse. This is the start of the apocalypse.
I know.
Honestly, do you really? I think there's gonna be a revolution. To be honest,
there's gonna
a
be
lot of people are gonna die. This is the apocalypse.
I think
Donald Trump is the devil.
I feel like LA is gonna riot
He's the Antichrist.
as they do. Los Angeles will
He's
riot.
a demon from hell. And we're all gonna die.
I think true shit. I think there's gonna be riots for sure. He's gonna remain president. People don't understand the limited amount of power that a president actually has. So he's not going to create all the shit that he said that he's going to do.
Well, he's not
going
to do even half of it for sure. Yeah,
He just can't.
Yeah,
because
everyone's gonna fucking veto that shit.
Everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?"
Like, no.
I don't know why
just rip that in front of
people
his
always
face.
misunderstand the word president. Even in like I think who was it, Jim Jeffries? He does this perfect analogy of a high school or middle school class president.
Yeah. He's like,
"There's gonna be 2 lunches for everybody.
he's like,
we're gonna have vending
machines in the classrooms
everywhere." And it's just like, yeah, you could do that.
You could say that,
but it's not going to happen because of the fact that there's so many other people that have to sign off on that.
Right, exactly.
Not going to happen.
The president that's just the fucking sayer of everything.
So but he does have some things that probably would pass that probably aren't good.
Exactly. Right.
He does have some power.
He's going, but here's the thing, and here's my only positive about this situation that we're already in, because of the fact that that's kind of who I am. I'm looking at the positive.
All right.
I think he's going to win too. If it comes,
I think he's going to win.
It's the apocalypse.
But I also think that change comes from challenge. He's the person that's going to make people want to rise up and change things.
You know what it feels like, though? You remember when all the Republicans were going crazy when they thought when Obama was going to win?
Yeah.
You remember that episode of South Park where like all the Republicans are like hoarding all their shit and they got like bomb shelters
like
and shit.
over again.
And that's how I'm starting to feel like because I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get all my shit together. I
gotta go underground.
I have to go underground.
It's not gonna be
The
that
fucking
crazy.
world's gonna end, bro. But I know it's not gonna get that bad. I don't think it will. But definitely, the shit is gonna hit the fan.
not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be pretty, especially
People
on this.
made
He's gonna bring up stuff that now have actual weight behind him because he is president. And even though it's not gonna be as easy as people think it's gonna be, it is gonna have more weight. And because of that, people are gonna have to come up who are just maybe having their own opinions right now to having action. And once voices become action is when change actually happens.
All I can say is just go vote. That's gonna possibly.
If you have two choices right now, though, what are you gonna do? And I'm not
gonna vote for fucking Trump. I'm gonna vote for Hillary.
In my opinion, then this is just my opinion, of course.
No,
I'd do anything to get Bill Clinton back in the White House.
I don't know. Can you just write in? Is that like a thing?
No, you understand he's married to Hillary, right?
Yeah, but
You
she's
understand
still gonna
he
be
goes to
president.
the White House if she goes to the White House, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like she's still gonna.
Are
be
you
the-
saying that you want Hillary to win because you want George to step foot in the House again?
I never once said George.
George Clinton?
Wait, what did I say?
He's the singer.
I said Bill Clinton.
Bill, yeah.
George
Yes.
Clinton.
You want Hillary to win
He
so
wants
that
George
Bill,
Clinton
so Bill can
God
get
damn,
in.
what's that fucking
Yes.
band?
Yeah, okay.
George Clinton.
Get that guy back in that building.
Yes.
All right.
He wants the Parliament Funkadelic back. George Clinton.
Bootsy Collins and George Clinton. Fuck yeah, dude.
Bring back the Funkadelic.
Bring back the Funkadelics.
to
Come
the
on.
White House.
All right, Garrett.
I want
Let's get into Garrett's
I want-
stories. That's the end of my stories.
Monica as an intern.
Like I said, I'll bring you the stories as it breaks every week for what this is probably going to be a horrible thing, and it's probably going to get no press at all. So listen, Humpcast.
Tune in to Humpcast.
and I'll give you the breakdown of what's happening as far as our country going to shit.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Hide your wife. Hide your kids.
I may have some news for you.
Go ahead.
Entertainment news.
Yeah, that was my point.
This just broke out.
That is a scientific fact, huh?
I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
Hold on. Hold for a second. I gotta address some shit. Daniel, yes, that's what I was talking about.
Say it so that they can
even
hear.
as a first man, he
Daniel
commented.
Day-Lewis.
He commented, even as a first man, LOL.
He wants
Like,
Bill
I
Clinton.
want Bill Clinton back in the fucking White House.
He just wants him in there.
I just want him in
Wants
there.
back in.
I
Give
just
him
want
back
him
his
there,
house.
bro.
Give him back his White House.
I just want him there. Look,
That's his house.
Hillary can have the whole office as long as Bill's there.
He can just
fucking all the
fuck
interns.
around in the house.
Then we're good, dude. We have a,
He's gonna fuck
we
all the house
have a good
cleaners.
country at that point.
He's gonna diversify.
But yeah, that's what that's what I meant. Just roaming the house. Yeah, just roaming the house. Just roaming the house. Fucking
Like
interns.
a fucking Roomba.
He's like,
Just bumping the walls and just turning around.
oh my god, that was the perfect fucking visual. I used to own this house and it's mine now.
there's something in front of me. I'm gonna turn around.
That's it. There's a wall. I'm gonna walk over here. Hey, what's down this hole?
Ricky just whipped out an awesome Bill Clinton impression. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
It's pretty good.
Just came out of
Can I
nowhere.
hear it again?
I'm very drunk.
Can you
I
say?
bump into this wall. I don't want to turn around now. Hillary,
Why is it so good?
Hillary,
Monica.
Ricky with the fucking impressions here.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowheres.
All right.
Out of Nobel works. Thank you, tongue ticklers.
Thanks for that tongue tickler, everyone. All right, let's get into my stories now. Moving on from politics. How about that? We have a winner, of course, of the box office, and it's the same winner from last week, Suicide Squad.
Whoa.
Still in the number one spot this weekend.
I know this is going to be redundant, but I didn't hear Ricky's opinion on this movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Like,
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
oh, okay. Well, you.
Oh no, I heard that. Yeah, he told me. So I'm trying to filter out what was on air and what's not on air. So so you give it an 8 out of 10?
Correct.
And then we gave our
I gave it a 7.5.
Yeah, I gave it.
Okay.
I gave it a
Very
7.5 too.
And Steve gave it a 7.
Which is really
so we're
weird.
kind of in the same realm.
You should really check out the review that we gave because the numbers do not really reflect what we actually say about the movie.
We talk a lot of shit about the movie.
They talk a lot of shit about the movie.
I wasn't there.
Garrett
I enjoyed
tries to
it.
say, well,
I'd say
I
at least
can't
go see it.
It's a very entertaining movie.
Yeah,
sure.
Very entertaining movie. I say go see it.
So do I.
Say what you want for yourself.
We've all said go see it.
Uh,
I think that people think if it's lower than 90 or 80 that you hate it.
Right.
And it's not true.
Yeah.
If we hate something, I'm going to give it a 30 or a 40. You know what I mean?
It's definitely very entertaining. I enjoyed myself in the movies. It wasn't but that's what I said at the end of the review. If you guys watch it on fucking YouTube and Facebook, I say that it's completely opposite to Batman v Superman, which was my review for that one was don't fucking see it.
Don't do it.
Like don't even
Don't
go.
do it.
Like don't bother going.
No.
Like, rent it maybe. But that's it. But that's just how I feel about that movie. This one, breath of fresh air, still doesn't hold a candle up to fucking Marvel.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Well, stop comparing it.
That's-
to it,
yeah,
but I'm just
it's
saying.
not comparable.
Would you say it's just because it let you down from your expectations, or just like if you walked into this movie and started watching it, it was subpar?
I didn't like Jared Leto's Joker.
Okay, we did. I did.
And I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's the thing about these movies, dude. These DC movies that are coming out is I want to like them. I don't not want to like them. You know,
Right. Nobody's rooting against
Right.
DC.
I'm not rooting against them.
I wouldn't
It's
say
just,
that.
I'm not. And
No,
I'm
not
really,
you, not you.
I'm
I'm
really
just
not.
saying,
I mean, I'm sure
people.
there are. You know, because like I said, Man of Steel, still the best one they've come out with.
Yeah.
In this
Yeah.
in this universe, and it's the best Superman movie I've ever seen. And Batman v Superman was a fucking just a clusterfuck. And this one, it's good, but it's not as good as Man of Steel, which
Right.
is fine. It's just they keep making these same mistakes where they're putting in too much shit in one movie.
Yeah.
And they need to slow
And
down.
as
I think
exact-
they need to slow down.
Speaking of the Joker specifically, that's why I told Garrett the last show when he asked me about it. I said like it would have been perfect. It was just it was just Harley Quinn's intro where they show him and the Joker and Harley
That
Quinn
was a
together.
weird scene, yeah.
It wasn't super weird. Like I liked it. It worked. But if they would have just stopped there, fucking perfect.
Oh, yeah,
They should
good
have just
point.
stopped right there.
Yeah.
He should not have been in the story whatsoever after that.
Here's what I'm saying.
Should have been
That's-
Luke Skywalker.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
I think
or if they were gonna use him a lot more. Like they were just
That's what I was
it was
gonna say,
either
too.
not enough or too much.
But that would have been a different movie.
Yeah, exactly. And,
And
it would
we're
not have
kind
been
of getting
Suicide
into a
Squad.
review right now of it.
I know.
so.
Yeah, we're going back into
well,
it.
okay, one more thing. And I think you guys could
One more thing.
because I think you guys could agree with me on this, which was kind of going off of what you just said and also what Steve said when we did the review. And that's
You mean me?
right.
Tan
Ricky. You like that one?
Yeah.
Which was he said he could have been cut out completely of the movie and it would
Right,
have made
yeah,
a difference. And he's right.
Yeah.
You're saying keep that first scene in there, which
At
is
the very least.
at the very least, and that's fine. And then which is basically saying the same thing he said, but then you said yeah or more, and which is what I said because if you're gonna throw him in there in these tiny little situational acts like fucking
At least
just
have
at
it
least
makes
have it make
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we were saying. But I think that's because of the star power that they had, like if it
It's
were
the star power from what I've heard so far is like the studio came in, they fucked it all up.
Is that why?
David Ayer had his own really just like what was the other movie that had its sort of like own? I think even like Batman v Superman. I think what they saw was Batman v Superman's sort of failure. They
had
from
bad
that
editing.
point on, from that point on, they already had been. I think even Suicide Squad might have been even finished by that point. Saw the horrible reviews that Batman v Superman got, and then went off of that, and then just like okay, like we gotta fix this fucking movie before it comes out.
Right.
And then like they even said like as far as editing goes, and even like reshoots, it cost them over $1 million just to reshoots alone because of Batman v Superman.
Right.
That's
and
not
all
the
the
only
horrible
thing,
press
though.
it got.
but also the hype, which is what we talked about.
Yes.
Is the fucking hype.
I
we
think
and
didn't
everything
need,
looked great from that
but
point
we
on.
didn't need to hear about it 2 years in advance, did we?
We didn't. I
Yeah.
already brought that up. We weren't supposed to.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to. The only reason why it came out is
Well, when
because
you're playing it,
leaked.
when you're playing it at Comic-Con, expect that shit to go out. That's what's gonna happen.
And that's what they've been doing for this last year alone. Is like if you notice, there was not a lot of stuff that was only Comic-Con.
Nothing came out this year.
No.
Nothing.
There's a lot of stuff that came out But there's not a lot of stuff that came out exclusively at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I know. And DC specifically actually anticipated it because of the fact that from last year, Suicide Squad got leaked.
Yep.
They're like, everything that we're going to do, we're going to release it like a few hours later.
And we saw Justice,
Marvel
and we saw
actually,
Justice League.
Exactly.
So
Marvel
soon?
actually didn't.
Yeah.
I think they had more security.
Marvel didn't
though.
drop shit.
They
though,
did. They dropped a lot of stuff for
Really?
for Spider-Man: Homecoming. We saw some footage for that.
No shit.
If you were there, we
Which
weren't.
I'm really surprised that they got all this stuff like under wraps. Like,
well, I mean,
they-
Comic-Con
they-
from the beginning has been pretty good as far as keeping stuff under wraps. Even if it were to go online,
yeah.
it'd be really hard to find. And so far, everything that I've kind of seen has been fucking fake.
I feel like last year was the most like just
right,
dropping the ball
because
in
Suicide
security.
Squad was the biggest one that dropped, and then they released it because they had to. Pretty much, they pretty much said like, okay, like
But that was a year before
you're
they
saying the shitty version. Like we might as well
Yeah.
like do this.
Yeah.
that was like a
HD
year before they
version.
wanted to do their
Wanted to release an
their
actual
things,
teaser.
Yeah.
And even then, there's still some stuff that was cut out of it that we didn't see.
yeah.
Yeah. I even would have enjoyed not even seeing the Joker in the trailers, and then
Yeah.
seeing him in the movies. Considering he's
They
only
really
he's-
built up his character.
He got a
Yes.
small role. you know?
I agree with that. There's actually some people trying to sue DC and Warner Brothers, I think, for
That's dumb.
false advertisement.
That's stupid. Those people are gonna fuck themselves.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny, but it's
All
not.
right,
It's not
yeah.
unprecedented.
Go ahead. Let's continue.
If you want to hear more of our thoughts, go ahead and check out our video out at youtube.com/Humpcast. Check out our Suicide Squad review, and we're gonna actually put up more of that.
Featuring the homie Steve Rogers.
Especially if you like,
Not
comment,
that's
and
not-
share that shit.
His name is Steve Rogers, but I don't even know
Captain
why.
America. Captain America.
I don't even know why we didn't make this joke. I don't know why this joke never
Well, because
came up.
it was so obvious to us
it's so obvious
beforehand.
because
we know him.
Yeah, so we've made this joke a billion times before. But he is black in America. He is our black friend who is named Steve Rogers. And
He's black,
He's
different.
black in America.
He's I was gonna say African Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's keep being
African
racist.
American.
nope.
Nope, we got a black friend named Steve Rogers. We're good. All right, so like I said, Suicide Squad is number
African
one.
American, by the way, you fuck.
I said African Captain America. I just put a captain in between African
now I
American.
get
That's
it.
why it's
Now
a joke.
I get it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Ryan's making it more racist than it should be.
Shout out Steve Rogers. Shout out Steve
Shout out
Rogers.
Steve Rogers.
Shit, I'm not ready for that.
There he is. Suicide Squad at 43 million.5. This, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually gonna. They might stay number one. They might drop down to number two next week because there's not a lot of stuff coming out. I'll talk about that more later. But right now they're still at number one. Number two, actually exceeding projected income. Sausage Party is that new Seth Rogen animated film.
I
we're
got some
talking
shit
about.
to say about that.
All right then.
seen
Apparently,
it?
did
No.
you?
No.
Okay, Ryan's
All
got
right.
some shit to say.
Are you talking about the rumors?
Rumors. No, I just read a real fucked up article about how they didn't credit any of the
The rumors?
Oh, the animators.
the animators. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
that a rumor?
They're rumors.
All right.
Well, they
Well.
cut it in half, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've heard the same thing, but I read it and they are rumors. I agree. It's fucked up if it's true, but like you specifically are like, oh fuck rumors. Like until it's
Well, I didn't know
credited.
that. I don't know. I just read the fucking article and then went off of what it said.
Okay. Well, yeah,
believes everything the
Sausage
internet
Party
says.
at number 2 with $34 million.
Doesn't mean I won't see it. I just think it's fucked up.
I'm definitely gonna see it.
I think we're gonna see it
we're
probably this
planning
Saturday.
We're gonna see it. Saturday. Stop fucking working, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Stop it.
Stop
You
making money.
don't even know how much I want
You don't
to do
even
that.
know.
You don't even know how much I want to not work.
Just like
I know.
calling
I'm
sick,
pretty sure
bro.
I know.
Calling sick.
You're like,
You know how fucked up it is that I can't?
Sorry, bro.
Believe me, I've tried to call in sick.
yeah.
They basically told me, well, what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
And it's like, I don't want to get fired, but I probably could just be like, well, I'm sick, so figure it out, you know. But usually I'm not sick. So that's
Yeah, that's the thing. I was gonna say most of the time you're not sick.
yeah, usually I'm not sick. I'm just,
Nothing that lie.
hey, but being hung out, is that not fucking sick?
Yeah, technically it is. I mean, technically.
There was a
Guess?
time I couldn't. I threw up twice at work,
No.
and then I called and tried to get somebody to come cover for me, and it took them 4 hours to get back to me and say it's kind of impossible.
It's kind of impossible.
Right.
But there's that chance. That
You should be like,
I was dead.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
so you're saying that there's a chance.
I was pale.
It's a million to one chance, bro.
Like it was fucked, dude. Like the worst I'd ever been. You know, it was like,
Yeah. You should have said that. So you're saying that there's a chance.
yeah.
I was like, okay, I closed 2 hours early. Fuck you guys. And nobody even noticed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh shit.
We gotta cut that part out now.
Everyone
from the live
everyone
feed.
listens to this podcast.
We gotta
Like,
cut that
work.
from the live feed. We're live, bro.
Whatever.
We can't cut that.
Fuck them. I don't care. Fire me. I'll get
Oh
unemployment.
shit! Fire me,
Do it.
Ryan D.
We dare you.
My sounds are not working right now.
I saw you reaching
sounds
for it.
are
I
not
thought-
working right now.
If only we let me try.
I
Let me try.
can't
I'm gonna try it one more time.
find-
Ready?
I can't
Ready? Ready?
Yep.
We dare you. Fire him.
That was the
That was what you were doing? That's what you were going for.
I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. I don't know what you were expecting.
You were
What
searching for
expecting?
you were
I
searching
thought-
through a
I just
tome.
pressed a button.
A fucking tome of
I thought you were gonna
sounds.
do like a dope
Didn't
sound, maybe some cool sound like explosion. Or
Like, fucking.
oh, that's a good one.
That would have been better.
Hey, I need that one queued
okay.
up for my story later.
All right.
Yeah, don't forget the other ones too. All right, and coming in at number 3, fuck, Disney is actually losing money off of this one.
Fuck Disney.
Losing money.
you, Disney.
The remake of Pete's Dragon coming in at number 3 in its opening weekend at only $21 million.
It didn't look very good to me.
Didn't look good at all. I saw the trailers and I was very, very uninterested. Completely.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I
But
see.
you like shitty movies.
No. I like entertaining movies. They didn't look
just kidding.
entertaining. Jason Bourne, number 4, and Bad Moms holding on strong at number 5 in its third
When
week.
did that open? Oh, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, and actually fucking even stronger, Secret Life of Pets, number 6 in its 6th week.
That movie sucks.
Really?
What?
I haven't seen it yet.
not-
Now is when you get the
Hold
I
on.
haven't
Hold
seen
on.
it yet. Oh shit! Ryan killed it. He's in my beer.
Oh!
Drowning. He's drowning.
Fuck that guy, dude. I just
Got him.
Ryan just smacked
I
a
just
fly
killed that
into Ricky's
fucking
beer.
fly that has been bothering us this whole time, dude.
He's still
Show-
alive.
show-
I think
show-
he's still alive.
show
He's
the
just
camera.
Drunk. He's totally drunk.
He's drunk as fuck right
Yeah,
now.
show the camera. Show the camera. We just fucked him up.
Go a little
Hold on,
higher.
wait. This one's flatter. Use this one.
Got him.
Use this one. It's flatter.
He's in
Don't
there.
let him out. Don't let him out. Fuck that fucking fly. Put it
Got him.
upside
We
down.
got him.
He's
Here.
like, when I get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna kill all of
So
you.
what? Flip him.
motherfuckers."
Who cares? Flip it.
Do it.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Got him.
All right. Now, what was I saying? Oh, that movie. It's yeah.
Secret Life of Pets?
It's cute for. It's
I haven't seen it.
It's cute and funny for 35 minutes, and at the 40-minute mark, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I like.
It's,
I liked it.
it's just get you. You saw it?
I saw it. I liked it. I agree with you. It's not as great as like.
I fell asleep.
Let's say as. How many beers
Wow.
have you had?
Had I had then 2?
It's normal.
I
It's
guess.
like regular. That's regular Ryan, dude.
It's
That's
like Ryan's just like
that's like my
normal-
regular functioning.
That's what
intake.
Ryan's
That's how you
that's
are
how he
awake.
lives.
That's how he's awake.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of us, Vicky and I, both we fucking fell asleep, and an early showing too. Like it was
weird.
It just got boring.
It's
It
like 10 o'clock
dragged.
in the morning.
It dragged. I felt like the best moments were at the beginning, and then it didn't get any better after that.
I thought there was a few good moments, but like it wasn't as amazing as like let's say Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia
sure.
was fantastic.
Tapio was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, but it's not bad.
you finally saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's so good.
Loved it.
I love
It was
that
great.
movie. Yeah,
All right, cool.
just fucking Disney, dude.
And then coming in at number 8 in its opening weekend, I don't know if this was expected or not, but the new Meryl Streep movie, Florence Foster Jenkins.
This one is weird. Is weird.
She's been putting out weird shit for the past few years. Or past year.
It's weird because it's a movie about a German opera singer. Am I correct here?
I have no idea.
She's a singer
She's
that
a
can't
bad
sing.
singer, right?
She's a singer that can't
Can't
sing.
sing.
But her husband wants to make it so that she feels like she can sing. So he makes everyone say that she's a good singer, and that's it.
Spinal.
That's the movie.
That's
the
the
movie.
trailer. The trailer says that the trailer shows that she sings horribly, one person's like, "Oh, she's horrible," but then the other guy's like, "No, shut the fuck up." Like that's her husband trying to make everyone say she's amazing. Just say that she's amazing.
And then she became Foster the Machine.
Yeah, and then she became Florence and the Machine.
Florence the Machine, Foster Machine.
I was about to say Foster
I
the
got
People.
what you're
Foster
going.
the People
I tried to save you. I
Machine.
tried to save you.
Foster the People Machine.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
You don't like Florence and the Machine?
Florence Nightingale.
I do. It was just a joke. I like them very much.
I saw them. That was amazing. Actually,
I know,
Sure, they're
man.
amazing.
I wish I was there
I'm
at that
sure
show.
they're amazing.
And I'm gonna see Sia.
When's that?
I want to say October.
I'm all gay. I'm about to.
What's that?
What's that?
But like, it's.
I have a huge respect for singers.
I want it. Well,
singers that can sing.
Adele-
I heard
in
Adele was
public.
fucking great.
Adele has one more weekend at the Hollywood Bowl.
It's
I
like $1,000. I wish I could afford
wish.
that.
I could see that shit, yeah.
It's $1 million fucking dollars to go see that.
Honestly, my top singers probably would be Sia, Adele,
I
and,
would
and
love to
Florence.
see Adele.
You know what we could
Because
do?
in
We can get our
live
Patreon money.
Patreon,
We could ask our listeners for Patreon money.
so that we could cover
that we
them.
could go see Adele.
Let's go review Adele. We can review
Review
Adele.
Adele.
I fucking love Adele, dude. I don't give a fuck. It's like it's
It'd be amazing
People
to
give me
see it.
shit because I like all this gay shit. Because I
gay?
like.
It's not gay.
Well, it kind of is sometimes.
Okay.
But
Sure. If you want to be an
I was
asshole
about to say, no, it's just
asshole.
no, because I think I'm gonna go. Well, I just got tickets to Ozfest and Knotfest, both of them.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
so excited for that. But I really want to go see Adele.
Yeah,
I'd love to go
that's
see that.
I get that completely.
I'd rather go to Adele.
I'd
than
rather go to Adele
both
too.
those things you just
The
said.
reason because she's probably better live,
Oh, 100%.
and that's who I respect is the people that live will be better than.
Okay, well, we should just move on before you hurt my feelings and I get really angry.
All right, well I'm gonna go see Sia. You can watch her on YouTube. Coming out this weekend. I'm not too excited about these movies, but maybe you guys are. We have Kubo and the Two Strings, that weird, choppy, animated puppet movie.
I'm not down.
It's like claymation, kind of.
Pass.
I don't know. It looks weird. I don't know what it's about.
Pass.
I see every trailer I see. I'm like, this is just weird. I'm not into it. Also, we have the remake Ben-Hur with Tony Kebbell, and we also have Morgan.
Until you remember what his name is.
I already know, but I just can't talk to him.
Aliens, bro!
Alien. Morgan Freeman.
Those are aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights
Y'all need to be shooting that! Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here!
Why is it still
They
going?
looking at us! They dividing! They dividing up! We getting invaded! Those are not for
Which is Stalin for you?
I already know what it is. I'm waiting.
Y'all need to be calling damn news!
Hey, so
They
can we
coming
try
down
that
to the
Sub-Zero
goal. They
IPA
coming
or
to
what?
Earth. They're coming to Earth!
Oh,
Oh, they're
Jesus.
coming faster!
Are you okay to drive after
shit.
this?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, they flying towards each other! They flying oh my God, look!
Our
They
live
moving
listeners
in
have
for
no idea what's
formation.
going on.
No.
There, in the dark.
They just standing there. Officers,
All
do
right,
something
stop
about
it.
that.
Done.
Y'all not gonna do nothing.
That clip is hilarious.
I'm sorry for the live
Find that
listeners.
video.
There was a long clip that Ricky played.
Yeah.
But we just popped open Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero,
So funny, though.
Imperial
Listen to the
IPA.
episode.
Morgan Freeman. I got a brain fart on him. He has
Morgan Freeman.
What the fuck? That was the name you were trying to fucking
yeah,
come up with?
he has perfect dreadlocks in this fucking movie.
What movie?
Bob Marley.
Ben-Hur.
The story of Bob Marley.
What is that?
Ben-Hur. It's like the
You've never
fucking
seen-
crazy Disney movie that they're like trying to like get out. It's like the fucking.
Oh.
What's the other stupid movie that came out? It was like a fucking what's the name?
John
Wick. John Wick. No, not John Wick. It's the same fucking. It's like a name though, isn't it? Fucking.
Jason Bourne.
Nope.
No?
God damn it,
Steve
Garrett.
Henry.
Oh.
Ray.
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Fuck.
Oh,
Find this
Joe
too.
Black. Meeting Joe Black.
Dr. Parnassus.
Mm,
Joe Black.
Fucking something on Mars.
Being John Markovich.
God
Malkovich.
damn it.
Malkovich.
Keep talking.
Captain America.
Disney Mars.
Oh, Mars. Shit. What the fuck? I Am Groot.
The Martian.
Yes, The Martian with Matt Damon.
The
Matt Damon.
Expendables.
No.
John Carter. That's the movie I was looking
That's a
for.
Disney movie?
It has nothing to do
Disney
with John
movie.
Carter. What the fuck?
This is a Disney movie, isn't it?
Zero.
I'm pretty sure it's a Disney movie.
It has zero to
pretty
do with
sure
John
it is.
Carter. No.
Same stupid space.
Ben Hur's a fucking
bullshit.
remake, dude. It's a remake of a Roman where this guy, like his adopted brother, kills his fucking family, takes over this.
Walt Disney, it totally is. Go fuck yourself. John Carter.
Just take this beer and
What?
shut
No,
the fuck up.
I get it's a Disney movie. It doesn't mean it's the same connected
What
thing.
the fuck
I'm just
were we
saying
even
it's
talking about right
bullshit.
now? I just heard Morgan Freeman with dreads, and now we're here with fucking John Wick or John Carter or what the
John
fuck are we
Connor.
talking about?
It's John Connor.
John Connor. Now we're we went from Morgan Freeman with dreadlocks to John Connor.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Dude, your references are out of control. Everyone knows that.
John Connor. He goes from ancient Rome. He goes to Mars. He goes to Mars. He's the crazy man.
He does all
Those
those
are
things.
aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens!
Stop the fucking thing.
Aliens!
Stop it. You stop it right now. You stop it, Ricky.
Stop it!
Aliens, bro.
Morgan Freeman, he does the things.
He's an alien.
And John Connor.
I
like
I'm
this.
not talking, so I'm gonna fill it with this.
Those are
Why is it so
aliens!
good?
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens! Aliens!
Come on,
No
Garrett.
one's talking. It's Garrett's segment.
Shut the fuck up. You're still going. Also, I'm trying to be impartial, but that's really good.
We whipped out the
Imperial
Sub-Zero
IPA?
Imperial IPA.
I'm really happy about that, to be honest, because I didn't want that to be a Ricky beer. I wanted it to be more of a my
I did
beer.
not want them to suck. Yeah.
I don't like that.
You don't
You
like
don't?
that? Give it back.
No, I'm gonna drink it.
Pour it back in here, motherfucker.
Pour it back.
So if you guys are driving, go fuck yourselves.
At least you agree that the Scorpion.
At
Scorpion was
least.
good.
All right. I'm going to highly recommend the whole Mortal Kombat X line by Sound
I think
Brewery.
if you like any IPAs, you're not gonna like any Imperials.
If you're a fan of Imperials, check out the Sub-Zero Imperial IPA.
I do. I realized that's
And the
why
Imperial
you don't
Stout.
like the Lagunitas
just not
IPA.
happy enough.
You don't like the Lagunitas
But
IPA.
that's
I
the
don't.
thing. It covers up
because it's an
just the right
Imperial.
amount.
Is it Imperial?
Yeah.
Their normal IPA is an Imperial?
I don't
Weird.
believe that's true.
I also
Pretty
don't
sure
believe
that's true.
There's their normal Lagunitas IPA.
Pretty sure it's an Imperial.
I'm gonna look that
I
up
don't believe
right
that.
now.
I don't believe that, but I believe it has characteristics of it, but I'm not getting into that. Last but not least, opening up this weekend in a wide release, something this is probably the one I'm most excited about. War Dogs with Miles Teller and Jonah Hill.
Looks good. Like both those actors.
And I brought in the trailer. You guys saw this, right? This is the one they're fucking.
I see
They're
shit.
running guns in the
Yep.
fucking desert, and they're basically just some college kids trying to sell arms. They are the beginning of arms dealers. Not the beginning, but they are arms dealers.
If I'm wrong, at least tell me it's an Imperial style.
Nope, just a normal IPA.
It actually says right there. Scroll up real quick. Origin. Ryan D is wrong.
A well-rounded, highly drinkable IPA, a bit of caramel malt barley provides
Wait, but
the
didn't-
richness that mellows out the twang of hops.
Also,
The
fuck
Angelino.
right.
It's not very IPA-y.
The
as far as
original
hops go.
The original Angelino IPA.
He's going out on
Also
a limb. now.
not
He's
Imperial.
Going out on a limb.
Could
Not
have
an
swore
Imperial.
that was an Imperial
That's not
IPA.
an Imperial. Nope. Because that's one of my favorite IPAs.
Ryan's a betting man.
And Angelino is from Angel City.
I will bet you.
Double or nothing. Angelino IPA.
I win all your money.
All right, Sculpin IPA.
No, dude, stop it.
I'm pretty sure.
This is why you should not gamble without us.
Okay,
You
all
are
right, all right.
100% wrong.
Belgian Beaver
No,
Peanut
that's a
butter
stout.
peanut butter stout. I'm pretty sure is Imperial IPA.
IPA.
No,
Nope.
stop it.
You are wrong.
Yes. All right, we're moving on.
All right,
We're not
Sierra
giving-
Nevada.
Shut up. You shut your mouth, Ryan. I will not let you lose more money.
The Stone collaboration.
Broken Skull.
Wood Stout IPA.
IPA.
Wood Stout IPA.
This is why you guys are better at beer than I am. This is why I drink
guess.
fucking Miller.
High Life.
Yeah.
High Life.
Ryan
is
shouldn't
a-
be able to
is an
afford
Imperial.
this kind of beer.
Yeah, because look at where my life is now.
Jesus.
Ryan spent all of his money on this Stone beer.
I know.
right.
I still don't regret it because I'm fucked up now.
It's
So.
not bad.
There we go.
No, it's not
It was
bad
really good.
at
I
all.
loved it.
I'm just really happy I got
Ricky didn't
this.
like it. Got me fucked up.
I like the stone. I don't like the other one.
13%.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm fucked up.
Sure.
Why is he
You're
driving you?
I don't know. I probably can drive more than he can right
Probably.
now.
I'm coming down. I'm good. All right, let's get back into the story. Holmes and Watson. I had mentioned this in the beginning. They're getting a comedic test.
What? the fuck? Garrett's making up his own words.
You're all talking shit about me for a
As
second.
soon as I said it, it's getting a comedic twist.
Those are aliens!
Stop
Turn
it!
the recording.
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Not aliens. All right. So have you guys seen?
Money under my burner.
Have you guys seen any of the new Sherlock Holmes movies? Any of them?
Yes. yes.
Ryan's dead. Ryan died.
Our live viewers have no idea what's going on.
No, look at this.
You want to see what Ryan's reaction is
Look
for?
at this.
Please listen to our normal episode of Humpcast.
He's so dumb. He's dead. We killed Ryan.
Money under my burner.
You can't see him on my camera. My shit all fucked, so it don't even matter.
Okay. Okay. We're going in.
Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. 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 Lord, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I forgot that's what this was.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa. That was awesome. That was awesome right there. God,
Hey,
no.
cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
All right, we're cutting it. Oh, everybody hates us right
Jeez.
now.
And especially our live listeners. They have zero idea what's going on right now. We really have to connect the audio to this.
Yeah.
Okay, the soundboard audio.
Patreon.
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 No. All right. Let's do this. All right.
God.
You
I
guys.
love that video
You
so
guys
much.
like Step Brothers, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
You like Step Brothers? Ryan D. You awake? You alive? You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Still not as funny as those two clips, though.
Nope, probably not. But you want a sequel to Step Brothers?
No.
No, I can live without that.
All right. Would you guys like to have a Sherlock Holmes movie with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly?
That's better.
What, Suicide Squad, John C. Reilly?
Sherlock Holmes
Oh, sure.
with Will Ferrell
sure.
and John C. Reilly.
Block Holmes.
What, really?
Yes.
Like from the same spinoff as the Robert Downey Jr. ones?
No, not what? No. I mean, what?
That was
Hey, those
he
are
did-
pretty good,
He
too.
did Sherlock Holmes movies.
Who did?
Robert Downey Jr. and
Two
the
of them.
fucking other British dude.
Oh no, yeah. No, I'm saying
So
Will
it's
Ferrell.
Completely different.
Yes.
Okay.
Will
It
Ferrell.
would be better if they spun off of that same series. And all of a sudden, it was Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly.
Nope.
Well, they fucked up.
That's what they're
They
doing
fucked
now.
up.
Oh!
Nope. This thing.
Nope.
Forever. Oh, there it is.
Now you f***ed up. Now you f***ed up. Now you f***ed up. You have f***ed up now.
I fucked up now.
Now you f***ed up.
Okay.
Now you f***ed up. Now you f***ed up.
This is
Now
the
you
episode
f***ed up.
with the
Now you
longest
f***ed up.
running
Now you have f***ed up.
voice files that we have ever
We're
had.
using all of them.
This is Humpcast,
I've
the
had
clip
them
show.
on backlog. Yeah, I'm using all of them today.
We got some pretty good beers today.
We did.
Apparently.
This reminds me. This reminds me of the backlog days, first season.
Yeah, this is very first season.
This is very
Humpcast.
first season Humpcast.
We are very drunk right now.
Yeah,
So,
I had
right
money
along.
to buy a good original beer. That
I know.
haven't had
Ryan has
before.
I have
money
never.
again.
I've heard of a Woot Stout, but I've never heard this particular.
I don't have money
That's the
now. I
newest
just
one.
had money.
This is Ryan's money.
That's
this is
Ryan's
what he
money.
has.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Worth it.
He gets to keep that bottle.
Bottles.
Anyway,
On-
go ahead,
the
Garrett.
one
On
bottle.
the
Okay. Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly are taking over this. No, I wouldn't say taking over this franchise. It's a brand new franchise. It is, of course, a take on the Sherlock Holmes franchise, which is technically, it is the word that I'm thinking of that I can't say right
Reboot?
now. No, it's not a reboot.
Reanimation.
It's so that everyone
Bill
can do
Clinton.
it.
Bill Clinton.
Everyone can do it. Everyone gonna do it.
Obamacare.
Roomba Bill Clinton.
You guys stop saying stuff.
Obamacare.
Public domain.
Public domain.
Fucking
I
domain.
said that reference though, bro. Oh, thanks, bud. Dude, your references are out of control. Everyone knows that.
Jesus. Starting the show over. No. All right. Sherlock Holmes is public domain by now. And we're having John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell do this movie. But this is something that's been in the works for quite a while. It actually was originally supposed to be Will Ferrell and Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ooh, that would have been good.
But
First time on film together.
It's been taking a while, and now there's new life in it with the Step Brothers / Talladega Nights actors coming in and taking over.
Oh,
and
wait.
now
Yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
going.
Talladega Nights, they were on film at that time.
Yes.
And Step Brothers.
And
Sacha Baron Cohen's in Step Brothers?
No, he's in Talladega Nights.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I meant.
Sorry. I'm not paying attention.
God damn it, Ricky,
I'm sorry.
will
I'm
you just
drunk.
shut the fuck
I'm not
up?
paying
You
attention.
are so drunk right now.
Yeah, man.
So drunk.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so Ricky C, Ryan D, I really like the idea of this. I think that they're going to bring a lot of humor to it, especially given the fact that we've had two major more serious portrayals of Sherlock Holmes and Watson within the past few years. 3 if you count the TV show with Lucy Liu. What do you think of this comedic take?
That happened.
Nobody does. Never heard of that one.
I said it because I know it exists. I know you haven't seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
Nobody watched that.
Nobody has seen
Garrett
it.
and his old school CW fucking references.
It's literally on air right now.
Nobody's seen that.
That is happening
Nobody
right
has
now?
seen
Right
that.
now.
I don't believe that
Yes.
one bit.
Nobody is watching
I
that.
don't believe that
Not you.
one bit.
You're watching that.
I'm not watching that.
Sherlock Holmes TV show right
I
now?
just know that it exists. I pay attention to
There's a
things.
Lucy.
Lucy Liu and the guy from the midget. What is that one movie with the creepy Esther?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Elementary.
Elementary. That one. What's his
Oh,
name?
that one.
He's right.
Yes, I'm right.
Elementary.
CBS. Fucking CBS.
Okay, but you made it sound like Lucy Liu was Sherlock Holmes.
She's Watson. It's not the. I didn't.
She's Watson?
Johnny Lee
Yes.
Miller
What
is.
the fuck is happening?
Yeah, he's right. I never heard of this fucking.
This
show
is not
before.
happening on TV right
It's
now.
100%
Yes, it is.
real. It is-
Stop
it
doubting
is-
me, motherfucker.
It is real.
This
He's
isn't
right.
it. But I know, but I refuse to believe it. It's just not happening. Okay?
It's on Amazon Video.
It's not. It's not happening.
It's not happening. Thank you.
CBS?
Ryan.
Humor me.
Johnny
He's
Miller,
right. Johnny Lee Miller.
which is the guy.
Sherlock
from,
Holmes.
Click on his name. What's that movie with Esther and the creepy
I
kid?
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Train Spotting.
Nope. Go down.
Hackers.
Go
Dark
down.
Shadows.
Dark Shadows?
He's in Dexter. Endgame.
He's in Who is he in Dexter?
Jordan Chase.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah. Okay, now I know what this is.
Aeon Flux. Mindhunters.
This is a good season.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck.
Escapist.
Never mind. It's the wrong guy. I might be
Train
wrong.
Spotting is probably
I might
the
be
most
completely wrong.
famous thing he's been in.
He's a British actor, and he's done a lot of American roles.
yeah.
Well, there's a guy that looks like him, and he's in a movie. Either way, there's been a few serious fucking takes on these roles. What do you guys think of Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly taking over? I'll go to Ryan first.
Riley?
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly first.
He's in studio.
That's good. Just kidding. It's fucking yeah, it's a good idea. I think it could be very funny. I think those guys are the best to put a new story of Sherlock Holmes after we've seen so many into the hands of the funny people. It'd be great.
I think it'd be better if they just had not announced that this is any different than the Robert Downey Jr. version of it, and then just replace them both with John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell.
I've
and
really
just not
agree-
said anything about
I
that.
really
Just
agree
not-
with that.
Just not even reference it at all.
I know that
Just
would
not even
never-
said a goddamn thing. Just
I know that
fucking
that
let
would
it
never happen, but I think 100% that would be a great fucking idea.
If Hollywood is listening right now, this is what you need to fucking do.
I disagree completely. I think it'd be funny, but no one would know what the fuck is going on.
Changed it 100%. If they just fucking just said Sherlock Holmes 3.
Yeah.
People would not
Yeah.
understand what's going on.
Yeah,
Like,
just- I'm
you
just
understand
saying- I'm
there's
just
people
saying it
right
would've been
now.
better. I'm just
There are
saying.
people right now that
be a
don't
good marketing campaign, though.
do not understand that Rogue One is not the
Also,
sequel
they're going to say
Force
that it's even
Awakens.
still Robert Downey Jr. and still what's his fucking name as Watson. But still, like, when you go to the movies, completely different. Not the same actors.
all right.
That's what they should have done.
Shit.
That is fair enough.
That's what they should have done.
All right, everybody.
They fucked up.
Now here is a tricky thing. I forgot to actually send this trailer to Ricky and Ryan before the show, so we're gonna watch it right now on air.
Oh
shit, we have 5 fucking viewers right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's the most we've had all
record.
We are breaking records at Humpcast right now.
Jesus. So let's go ahead and watch this movie. This is the new movie.
We're watching the whole movie.
We're watching a movie.
Watching the whole
new
movie.
trailer for Arrival with Jeremy
Renner
and
Stanley Kubrick.
All
All right, guys, we're about to watch the trailer, so
You're not going to hear anything that's going on right now.
take it easy.
Amy Adams.
Like the day they arrived.
Superman.
Sleep it.
Signs of what might be called first contact. The objects measure at least.
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber from Army Intelligence. Pack your bags. You're at the top of everyone's list when it comes to translations. Priority 1. What do they want? Where are they from? You'll be reporting to me, but you'll be working with him when you're in the show.
That's what they call in the UFO.
Who's being carted off in the medevac?
Not everyone is wired for what you're about to do.
So what do they look like?
You'll see soon enough.
Every 18 hours, a door opens up. That's where we go in.
It's done. Yeah, that just happened.
What happens now?
They arrive.
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks? Are you insane?
Now that's a proper introduction.
More objects have landed around the world.
This is one of 12. I'm never going to be able to speak their words.
Got 2 days. Figure something out.
I am human. It's their language. We need to make sure that they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool. Language is messy, and sometimes one can be both.
Are you dreaming in their language? It's possible they're prodding us to fight among ourselves.
This is just a way to force us to work together for once.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated?
Russia just executed one of their own to keep their secret.
Got 21 hours
before they start global war.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
Well, does this feel worse?
I like that.
Nice. All right, so let me kind of give an explanation for what's going on. If you
No.
explanation.
Don't do it.
Amy Adams is a gifted linguist. She's also a professor, and the government has
I
actually
have a clip of this movie.
Don't.
If you want to hear.
No.
Look, y'all. Another one. Those are aliens. Those are aliens. They come in the same area. The same area.
Is that Hawkeye? Jeremy Renner?
Look at that.
That's great acting.
This is the best part right here. This is the best part.
Those are aliens coming down here, y'all.
Jeremy Renner.
Look at it's coming down the same direction.
Jeremy
Oh, it's
Renner.
breaking out. Oh, it's 6, it's 8, it's 9. Oh, shit.
That was an exclusive clip.
That was great. This is a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, you won't hear that on any other podcast, I'm sure, about this
Podcast
movie.
exclusive.
Exclusive. So you have Amy Adams. She's a linguist who is getting basically enlisted by the government because 12 giant monolithic alien crafts, or let's just say UFOs, have landed. And they need to understand what they're trying to communicate because they are communicating. And so since she is a linguist who is gifted in actually studying other languages, they're trying to have her interpret their language, the alien one. And
those are aliens.
Yes, exactly. They are. Confirmed.
So good.
Confirmed.
Fuck, I'm so glad I
They're
fucking
aliens.
told you about those sound drops, dude.
Yeah. And so they're going in there. There's a lot of crazy shit about like Earth not even working together about this. There's stuff about they don't understand if they're communicating the right things.
Those are aliens.
I feel like this is a very good movie that you actually have to think about versus, like, let's say something like an Independence Day.
Agreed.
This is not one of those types of movies, but it gets me excited.
Oh, they cut the lights off. Aliens! Y'all need to be shooting that. Y'all need to be shooting this.
My name's Garrett Lee. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm out.
Let's go to Ryan.
Come on, bro. I was about to agree with you.
Oh no. Oh no.
That was not my last story.
Behold the secrets
I was
of
gonna
nature's
agree.
deepest mysteries.
She is literally like launching eggs out of her pussy. The poo-poo, eat the poo-poo guy. So they just like tie up these dudes and fart in their face. Maybe cut off his dick. This is gonna blow your fucking mind.
I love that.
It's on fire.
I wasn't even done. I still have a Rogue One trailer to get through. Kenny Baker died.
Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Kenny Baker.
Nope. My time is done now, Ryan.
Why did you stop?
I was like ready.
Stop.
Why did I stop?
Yeah, it was funny.
I didn't stop.
All right, we'll get back to your shit in a second.
There's a lull.
There was zero low.
There was no low. It was just we were just fucking with him with the good area.
That's Ryan's turn
clip. All right, so Spotify is behind a new Metallica documentary.
I need to drink this beer.
It's called The Early Years. And if my computer would work, I could read you the details.
Oh fuck
And I saw a trailer for it.
Blow up.
I saw a trailer for it today. It's gonna be a 3-part. Jesus Christ.
A 3-part Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be a 3-part series. 4-part actually. So okay. People really love
5-part.
anything they can get
6, 8, 9 part.
Then formation.
Is this how it's going? Is that
all of a sudden Randy doesn't like it.
Another one.
There it is.
There's another one. There's another Metallica
Come
movie.
in the same area.
Another one.
All right. Well, I'll try and make this short since okay. So it says the 4-part doc covers Metallica.
Oh, the video ended.
Live
stream. Your phone. I don't know. Something happened.
Ah, shit. We're done.
I don't know.
We're
Probably,
no longer
it
live.
only lets me do like an hour and a half.
Oh, that's
probably over.
We done.
Whatever the fuck we want right now.
Says the 4-part.
Those are aliens.
Says the 4-part doc covers Metallica from their formation in 1981 on up to the release of 1984's Ride the Lightning. The first episode will cover how James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich met. Lars Ulrich. What did I say? Lars Ulrich. Lars Ulrich met. A bit of which reveals the first, which is revealed in the first trailer. All 4 episodes of the documentary will drop on August 18th, which is this week, this Thursday.
Yeah.
What? This Thursday, going into the recording of Ride the Lightning and the group's rise to one of the
Against
biggest
the
bands
machines.
in the world. All right. Well, that went as well as I planned it to go, I guess.
Sounds good. What's your...
I don't know. Just thought that was good information for you guys, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Metallica.
No, dude,
they're still
I'm
relevant.
super psyched about that. That's pretty cool.
I have a clip of that.
Oh, okay.
They better be airborne.
Look, y'all.
Stop it with this
No!
clip.
Those
I'm over this clip.
Those are aliens that come in the same area.
How about zombies?
Oh,
Zombies?
shit.
You guys want to talk about real life zombies?
Let them come.
Yes.
Oh! Fuck, I didn't mention this. I saw Stranger Things.
Oh. We haven't talked about that shit on the show.
Not at all. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Did you watch it?
We've all watched
We've
it.
all fucking watched it. That shit is so fucking
Hold on.
good.
Okay, let's get into this for a second.
We are pausing that.
Hold on. Hold on. All right. Tequesta, Florida, The Martin County Sheriff's Office is still working to piece together an extremely gruesome random attack on a married couple. Authorities say the suspect is 19-year-old Florida University student Austin Haruff.
Austin Zombie.
The victims have been identified as 59-year-old Joseph Stevens and 53-year-old Michelle Karen Madison. Anyway. Deputies were called to the fucking address around 9:20. I don't want to give out an address. Around 9:20.
Does it say the actual address?
Yes.
All right then. Fuck?
Yeah.
Ryan's got the exclusive police clip from them.
Sheriff William Schneider said the caller, a neighbor, had been stabbed after trying to intervene to stop the violent attack between the suspect and Stevens. The suspect was abnormally strong, says the police report.
Zombie, a.k.a. Zombie.
When the first deputy arrived, she found Haruff, which is the attacker, on top of the male victim, which was Stevens, who was lying in the driveway at the home. The sheriff said Haruff was biting the victim's face and removing the victim's flesh with his teeth. It took multiple deputies and the use of a stun gun and a canine to pry Haruff off this helpless victim. The sheriff said somebody not feeling pain, not responding to a dog bite, repeats stuns from a taser, taking 3 or 4 deputies and an officer dog to give him hop. That's somebody with a lot of strength. With a lot more strength than you would normally encounter.
Some would say paranormal strength.
Sheriff Snyder says Haruff was grunting and growling and making animal noises. Prior to the attack, Haruff had been with friends. Not Haruff. Haruff. I don't know how to say his name. It's Harrou off.
He's the white ninja.
What?
Haru? The white ninja from Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh, I was thinking the Earthbender from.
I thought you said
Avatar.
Farouk.
I said Haru.
All right.
Haru
No,
from
not
Avatar.
him.
Shout out Haru from Avatar.
Anyway, this guy was just drinking beers at Duffy's bar, and then he fucking snapped apparently, and went and attacked these two people.
Fucking zombie.
Patient Zero. He's Patient Zero.
Deputies say
Those are aliens!
Deputies say it is unclear whether or not he was on bath salts or what's the other one?
Zombie.
Right.
Zombie dust.
But they're looking into it.
Zombie dust.
Flocka or bath salts.
Waka Flocka fam.
Waka Flocka.
Anyway, it was on Waka, maybe Flocka. He might have had some flame in him.
One or both.
Well, I might have had some flame.
One or both.
Give me my beer.
What?
What's your beer? What?
I have another beer.
What? How many beers are you drinking?
Yeah.
You're
Don't question me, bro. Just give me my other beer.
My life is in your hands.
Come on, dude.
Let's get on with your stories.
These guys are denying me beers on the air right now.
Alrighty then.
Those are aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens! Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights
Y'all need to be shooting that! Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here!
And they just cruise.
They looking at us! They dividing! They dividing them!
Why is this still going?
You can have some if you want. I was going to share it with you, you fuck.
They are sitting!
I opened it
Y'all
up.
need to be calling damn news!
I said I was going to share it with you.
I opened it up.
They come down to the... Oh, they come to Earth!
They're coming to Earth.
Coming to Earth!
All right, let's
Oh, they're
drop
coming
this fucking
faster.
clip.
Stop it.
Jesus Christ, let's talk about Stranger Things for a second.
Can we
Let's go
ban
for
that
it.
clip for at least another week or two?
Sure,
No, 'cause
yeah,
it's
let's do
hilarious.
it.
What the fuck happened?
You poured it
All
horribly.
head.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
That's your beer, I guess. So fucking
Gotta get some in this
Ryan-
cup.
Ryan just
Gotta get this
spit
in a
up in that
separate
one.
cup.
Stranger
Please don't
Things.
spit into this one.
Stranger Things. Ricky, can you play the intro music for Stranger Things while I do some stuff?
I mean, I
Just
can't.
talk about
'cause
Stranger
I
Things. You
wasn't
said
ready.
you watched
I
Stranger
wasn't ready
Things.
for
What'd you
this.
think?
It was a great show. I loved it.
Oh my God, what'd you think?
It was a great show.
Not you, fuckface. I was talking to
All
Garrett.
right.
Yes. All
Garrett.
right. So this past weekend, I did give Stranger Things a chance. If you're unfamiliar with that, it is Stranger Things, a show on Netflix. Which are we going to play the intro, right? But no.
Just keep talking. I'm playing in the background. We'll get sued for this.
Yeah, honestly,
it's
kind of creepy, but kind of soothing at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you've heard the last episode, but the guys who did this intro, I also played their album coming out in September called Survive. Check them out.
Oh, Survive. I've heard of Survive.
S-U-R.
Circus.
It's all separated. S-U-R-V-I-V-E.
Yeah.
But check them out. They're really fucking awesome.
It's a great fucking show, by the way.
It is. It is I want to say it is a mixture of sci-fi. No, it's more sci-fi than anything. A little bit of fantasy.
It's the Goonies meets E.T. meets X-Files meets
It.
The Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is honestly a very, very great nostalgic property from Netflix. And this is so good. Like it's only
great fucking
8
show.
It's 8 episodes long.
Have you guys watched all of them, right?
And
all of them. Finished the fucking.
I started I started at 10 p.m.
First of all, I fucking hate that. Okay, so my girlfriend does this
Turn
shit.
it down a little bit, just a little bit.
So my girlfriend does this shit to me to where where she gets pissed at me when we get into a show. This is why I don't watch shows on Netflix. Like, I haven't finished any of Daredevil or any of that.
Yes,
because we got into that.
Yes,
because
I know exactly what you're gonna say, and I fucking
because we got into Daredevil, and then she gets pissed if I go on without her. But then
she doesn't want to
She fucking falls asleep, and then I watch like 4 episodes, and then I have to watch the same 4 episodes over and over again because she keeps falling asleep in the same episode. and then I go forward, and then she gets pissed at me, and because I'm going forward, and then I'm at work. And she gets into Stranger Things, and I come home, and she's like, "Hey, have you ever watched this show?" I'm like, "Oh, have I ever watched this fucking show?" I'm like, "The fucking show, this fucking show, huh?" And then I sat down and watched it, and then I was like, "I fucking love this fucking show."
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything about it is fucking
And
amazing.
it was so fucking good. And then she passed out, and I watched the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Actually, she watched it. She watched it before me. She finished the entire thing because I went to work. She just binge watched it. But the next day I watched. She went to work and I was off because I don't fucking work during the week because I'm responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm home on a fucking Thursday just binge watching Stranger Things. I watched like all 6 episodes that I needed to watch.
Well, like the kind of like weird thing about it too is like none of them are like really consistent as far as the time goes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Some of them are like 30 minutes, some of them are 45, some of them are a full hour.
That's true.
It's kind of like random, but it's still great. Still great. Don't let that
so
don't let
fucking
that deter
good.
you at all.
So
because it's
good.
a fucking great
I have no
series.
Like, you know what the problem is about these movies that are coming out that we review and we talk about are that they have previous sources like to kind of chime off of,
Right.
and that's why we have all these opinions and all these different ideas and how these things are supposed
We have
to go.
expectations.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So this came out of fucking nowhere.
This came out of nowhere, and Winona Ryder is killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen her in what? How long? You haven't seen her in
Beetlejuice.
fucking
No, last time I saw her, and it wasn't really even like a heavy role, was in Star Trek.
The Adam Sandler movie.
No.
Mr. Deeds.
The first
That's right.
Star Trek reboot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She was
that
Spock's
That was
mom.
the last big one.
But that was it, and that wasn't much.
Yeah, that wasn't much.
And she's fucking smashing it in the show, man.
Yeah.
Like,
She's fucking great.
she's probably the best out of everybody in her and the sheriff.
Yeah.
And the kids are fucking good too.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
I feel
very,
like
it's
literally
very, very
everybody
hard
in
to
this
have
fucking
a.
series fucking nails
They're
it.
killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
I honestly can't point out a bad acting.
Well, you can kind of tell it too. Like it's obviously not like a huge sort of budget, but like everybody just bring their fucking A game in this.
But that's the thing. Here's the thing, and this is what I don't understand is that you could have the biggest budget in the world and still have horrible acting, or and this is possible, horrible editing.
Yeah.
And it would go to shit. And
Seems
that's
like they
that's
have a
the thing.
great team.
Yeah, the team in general is just
100%.
great. what we're seeing is a great product, and that's what I appreciate. So thank you, guys guys and gals,
the Duffer Brothers
behind Stranger Things.
I don't know.
I
Like,
cannot wait for the next season,
Well,
which
no-
is not even confirmed yet.
Yep, yeah, still not confirmed.
But they,
to this day.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's not spoiling
The head
much.
of Netflix came out and said that it would be stupid of them to not do a second season, but
Agreed.
still has not confirmed a second season.
Right. But they leave it very open for a second season.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They're very
Um,
smart in that.
Which also, and this is, I was thinking this in while I was watching, and then I got other articles that said that they had the same idea. It should be an anthology, not necessarily only one season per story, but multiple stories in the entire series.
Like American Horror Story?
Kind of.
I was thinking that.
Kind of. But I think
But
this
American
should-
Horror
and-
Story went to shit.
Did.
Yeah.
First season, amazing. Second
Second season's still pretty good.
still pretty good. Third season, which was what?
the
Freak
like,
Show?
Asylum, Freak Show.
Oh no, Silent was second season.
Yeah.
Second season was good.
Yeah.
Third season was
The Freak
Freak Show.
Show. Yeah, and that's when I started going to
it's
shit.
dog shit.
Yeah.
I tuned out because I couldn't fucking handle the musicals like every other week.
Right.
And then now this new one's coming out. Oh no, Hotel. I watched Hotel.
Yeah, it was Hotel.
And then I tuned out because it got musical-y
There's
and
a new
fucking
one
weird.
coming out still.
And then, yeah, I tuned out at Hotel. There's a new one coming out.
There's like a lot of controversy about it because like everyone's like not sure what
What it
exactly
is.
there is.
This
Like
is
that
the-
they're sort of
they
like
haven't specified.
They're sort of like teasing it, but like no one's for sure of like
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening.
Right.
So yeah, I hope this does not go that way. This is
I
Netflix.
really enjoyed the first two
It
seasons.
seems
of
like they're
American
very
Horror Story.
smart so far. Like everything they've done about this sort of series so far has been really smart and entertaining, and just great acting.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I'm just so capsulated by like the fucking intro?
It's
the
very
music.
80s.
fucking great.
Oh, for those who
No,
don't
but it is. But it's not just 80. It's not just random 80s.
Yeah,
it's
li-
like look
listen-
at this. Look at this right now.
Listen-
You have this fucking intro. It's not just a regular
Yeah.
neon.
Again,
it's
if you're
flashy. Like
if you're
there's
a fan,
little bits.
If you're a fan of this music, again, listen to the past episode of Humpcast. I play Survive, which is the guys behind
Right
all
up,
the intro music.
Back on the street. Oh wait, that's Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor. This is just Survive.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna
Every single sort of everything about them is completely separated. So SURVIVE. It's all separated.
Separated like in periods.
No. Just completely. There's spaces in between. Survive. It's their name is Survive, but it's S space U space R space U, and then it's spelled out Survive.
That was just for them to get out of any copyright infringement.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
sure.
Probably.
All right.
But they come out with a new album. Check them out. We played them last week, and they're fucking great.
Check out Stranger Things.
And check out Stranger
You
Things.
fucking owe it to yourself.
Completely, seriously.
It takes
If you
place in
haven't-
the 80s. There's a kid. He goes
But
missing.
you don't
He goes
have
fucking-
D&D.
You don't have to know shit about anything.
D&D,
You just watch it.
kids.
It is amazing.
A lot of subplots. It's a fucking great show.
It's
If
a
you're-
From the
perfect.
first episode, you're gonna get fucking sucked in.
if you're into any sort of sci-fi or if you like the X-Files at all, or if you were into like E.T. and the Goonies,
any
and
Steven
the Goonies
Spielberg,
back in the day, you
yeah,
know, like,
anything like that.
it's very much like that.
Way more scary than the Goonies, though. Just
Oh, yeah.
wanna put that
It
out.
is pretty
Yeah,
frightening.
of course.
I fucking got scared a few times. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it is.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Anyway, let's
it's not
wrap
rated
it
R.
up.
It's not rated R. It's just spooky.
I think it's really, really rated anything. It's like it's on Netflix.
It's,
I don't
it's
think
an
it's
original
really,
series on
yeah.
Netflix.
Okay, well, there's no nudity. There's no cussing. I don't remember any cussing.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
A little
Tiny bit.
But and there's not really much blood.
I'd say if it is rated anything, it's probably PG-13.
Yeah, it's a very nice PG-13, but it's pushing it in the sense that it's spooky.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
spooky. It's not
It's X-Files.
foul.
Yeah, it's like X-Files.
Yeah, but things have changed. So Ryan D, keep going.
I'm just saying, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. Well, I want to go ahead and say real quick, we saw the Rogue One trailer. It looked really good. You guys think anything otherwise?
Nope. I can't fucking wait. I also forgot that it's also coming out this fucking December.
Yup.
Which I saw that.
I thought
and was just-
November.
December, right?
Oh, is it? I thought of November.
Is it
No,
December?
December.
December. Okay.
Okay.
I was right. Also, still very soon. I feel like for some reason I thought it was coming out like next year.
We gotta go, man.
I was just like, holy shit! It's coming out this motherfucking year.
It looks so
in
good.
a couple
there
fucking
were
months.
there were reshoots,
What
right?
are we talking? What?
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Oh
We are talking about Rogue One.
no, you said something. We have to go do. That was you're talking about Rogue One still?
Yeah, still
Oh, you
talking
gotta
about
it's in December. All right, cool.
Is it not December?
It's December.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was right.
You realize that's only like 4 months away.
Still not
It's
that
very
We'll
soon.
get tickets and we will see that movie.
I'm
Why
just
does
saying.
Garrett have no sense of time?
I don't know.
I'm timeless.
He's like, it's
But
weird.
I'm very excited.
It's
for this
weird.
fucking
I'm
movie.
27. I'm gonna be 27. I'm like, that's not weird. That's how time
26.
works.
You're also not gonna be 27.
I am 26.
You're also not gonna be 27.
not gonna be 27.
You're gonna be 27.
Ricky's gonna kill me before I'm 27.
What?
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 What is happening right now?
Look, y'all. Another one. Those are aliens.
Nope.
Those are aliens that come in the same area.
Done with
The same
that.
area.
Let's wrap it up.
Wrapping it up. I want to go ahead and stop Ricky's clip real quick. I'm going to give a shout out and also respect. Respect
There's
because
no respect on my name.
no. Respect. Kenny. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Ryan D.
Those are aliens.
Kenny Baker, the man inside R2D2, you may know him best as, has died at 81 years old. Yes.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
I forgot you had those.
Don't let your light.
Can we play this every time somebody dies that we have to talk about it on the show? I fucking love that idea.
No, I love the fact that I forgot that he had that button.
Oh my god. So did I.
The full song.
Yeah.
It's over 4 minutes.
I love it so much. All right, lower it. So I gotta keep talking.
I just want to give our respects. Obviously, great actor, and then of course a part of our childhood. Kenny Baker, thank you so much.
First of all, explain who Kenny Baker is. He's the little guy.
I said that.
Inside R2D. You didn't say that.
I literally just said I said that fucking 1 minute ago.
I couldn't tell because Ricky played.
Sorry, I fucked it up.
McLaughlin, and I couldn't help it.
McLaughlin fucked up my memory. I literally said that like 1 minute ago. Kenny Baker
Well,
is
yeah,
the guy
huge
actor
salute.
inside.
Star Wars salute. Humpcast salute. Cheers,
Dude,
motherfucker.
Ryan is drunk,
Sarah
and
McLachlan.
I'm scared for for Ricky's life.
Sarah McLachlan, we salute you.
McGuckin.
Sarah McGuckin.
Sarah McGuckin.
McLachlan.
McGuckin.
All right. So let's wrap this bitch up. No,
But
is that
yeah,
what we're doing?
no. He.
let's
I
do
just
that.
wanted to say
We
he's
could
the
do
guy
that.
that was with R2 for like pretty much all the movies. He was in.
Well, he got credited in
original
Force
trilogies.
Awakens, but he was already very sick, so he couldn't make it to any set shootings. But they still credited him.
Yeah. But besides that, he was in the prequels. He was in the original trilogy, and of course a lot of other things. But most notably so, the Star Wars franchise, as well as Willow. So
Well, every midget was in Willow.
yeah. So Kenny Baker, rest in peace. We salute you.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
For our childhood.
I also want to give a shout out, very special shout out. Number one fan. Her birthday is today. If you're listening.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh wait, we had to do a conversation for that.
No, actually, she changed that. She changed it. She doesn't. So
changed
just
it.
this, just a shout out.
All right, we're just doing just
Just a shout out.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to.
You get this for you.
Myra Macias.
Guess what? You get also our new sounds.
Those are aliens.
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens. Aliens.
Why not?
Aliens.
That's all for you.
For you, Myra.
All you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We want to wish you a very happy birthday, and we hope you have a great week. Not just the whole day. A very happy hump week, and we hope that you get humped really well by whoever is humping you right now.
Just do it!
Thank you so much for listening.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Of dicks.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow.
We'll
So
get that dick.
just do it!
Get
Make
that dick.
your dreams come true! Just do it!
Ooh. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe however you are listening. You can go to iTunes, you can go to SoundCloud, you can go to Stitcher, you can go all these places. Definitely just follow us all the time at Humpcast on all those things. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitch. Twitch? No.
We're on Twitch.
We're on Twitch. We're gaming.
Try streaming our fucking video games.
You can follow us on
playing.
Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at Humpcast. Go ahead and find us. You can follow me personally at Garrett_AM_Lee on Twitter and Instagram, and Mitch_Striker to follow my daily happenings on Snapchat.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ryan P. Demarest. And my website is back up, teamryand.com.
Oh!
I just paid the bill.
There we go.
Oh!
So my website is back up.
Oh!
TeamRyanD.com.
Check it out.
Go buy tickets to see me September 1st. The Humpcast guys will be there September 1st at the Ice House in Pasadena. I will be headlining stage 2. You can get those tickets at icehousecomedy.com. Please buy those tickets because I need a paycheck.
Oh!
And like every episode, I'm going to end this on a song. This time, I'm...
You follow Ricky C at Ricky C90.
But where can they find you?
Follow me at Ricky C. No one's going to fucking follow me. But if you want to, Twitter.com/Ricky C. My Instagram is Ricky C90. And I'm going to play Diarrhea Planet. If you never...
Diarrhea.
This is a great local band coming out. They have a new album called Turn to Gold. I'm going to play this song called Bob Dylan's Grandma.
If you play that goddamn clip again, I will punch you in the face.
It's a real song.
Is
Check
that
it out.
It's a real song?
Diarrhea Planet.
Diarrhea Planet's dope, actually.
Episode. Their album Turn to Gold. Bob Dylan's Grandma. Check it out.
I'll call.
It's not playing.
I'll call.
Fuck my computer.